On the plus side, because I was caught off guard, I never actually turned the mic on for the audience.
Huh.
So they missed my bad mic moment due to my bad mic moment. Yeah. Hello everyone, and welcome to Retroscape Live, episode 15. I'm excited to say that we're on episode 15. That's kind of cool, but also potentially the grand finale. Let's see if it actually plays out that way, or if we just all die, which would be a sort of grand finale, just not very grand.
It would
That
still
would
be
be
a
a
finale.
very grand finale.
No matter what, the season's ending tonight.
No
So
matter what, Jake's drawing the line.
I've just written that if a Depot character dies, all the grenades in their mind just like appear around them.
Without pins.
Yeah, in various forms of
What I
disassembly.
don't know is every Depot operative just uploads them without pins. And sort of a contingency in case somebody murders them, it will then blow them up.
The pins and the grenades are uploaded as separate components. And
I feel like that should be something for the workshop tree, where you can just have preset things already ready. Traps, like you just have preset traps that are mid going off.
Yeah,
That's interesting, yeah.
I download my gun with the trigger pulled.
Well, you can
Accidentally shoot yourself in the leg.
There is the download attack thing that you can get so that you can attack the same time that you download a weapon.
I forgot that was one of the ones that existed.
Yep.
Yeah.
It actually
I suppose you could apply that to your grenades.
if Tad lived that long, level 7, which is the next level, that's when he would be able to get that and be able to use it really effectively.
Well, if he makes it to season 2, we'll find out.
It's true.
Like a reality show. Let's find out who's coming back.
I don't like that. I don't like you wording it like that.
What? Don't
Yeah,
worry
so
about
if any of us dies, Jake is replacing us on the show with somebody else. Let's hope Daniel sticks around. It'd be kind of awkward without him.
Why
He
did
does run all of our
Daniel
texts.
would just sit in the audience and yell at me.
Why did Retroscape suddenly publish? Well, Daniel died, so he couldn't play anymore, and
And he had that little bit of spare time to do everything else that we had to do.
So
Let's not lie to people and say that 2 hours is what we need.
oh god. Well, all right. So let's get started. My name's Daniel, and I wear the Retroscape shirt and drink the wine. Kristen.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I wear the Dr. Pepper shirt and drink the watermelon Japanese drink.
I'm Max. I drink the Dr. Pepper, and I have the Retroscape book.
Ooh. Oh, can we all do it now for the first time in the entire life of the stream? We can all pull out our book. Wow.
Yeah.
I almost pulled out the wrong one.
That's
Awkward.
yeah, I'm
It's
just
such
gonna
a big book.
leave
I
mine
love
out.
it so much.
It's a big beefy boy.
Also, hi, I'm Jake. I also have a shirt that you can get at parlorgaming.com. Yours will have sleeves, unlike mine, because I changed mine. You
Give
can
us
also
some
get that book that we all have there.
upgrades.
Here at the Retroscape stream, we approve of altering your clothing in any way you see fit. It's yours. You bought it.
Yeah.
Jake, do you want to get
Now,
us started?
sure.
Do we have announcements?
Quick,
Yeah, that.
yeah, quick announcement. Go see our Patreon. We've had 2 confrontations this month so far. We had Teach a Fish to Bite, and we had Beware the Potentially Nuclear Axe Bear, which I believe if you join our Discord, I think some people in the Discord are actually planning to run that confrontation soon. So I'm excited to hear that goes. And then this week, editing pending, but we're going to try our best to make sure it gets done. We have another confrontation coming out that was originally written by our wonderful Kristen, who's trying to hide, but they're down there. It is a wonderful homage to one of my favorite horror movies, Evil Dead, and that entire series. And Kristen did a wonderful job of writing it, and then I took it and updated it with the new system stuff. And if Kristen tries to tell you otherwise, do not believe them. They did actually write it. It was theirs.
Yeah, after 14 weeks of Kristen being like, "Hi, I'm Kristen, and I'm not a developer," we can all be like, "Ha!
Liar.
False."
The best part was Daniel knew for the last few weeks that I was working on that. Like, no, we're going to get this one out.
I would like to point out that when you were pointing at Kristen, on YouTube it looks like you were pointing at me. And when I pointed downward at Kristen, it looked like I was just pointing at like the comments section of YouTube.
Does it? What the? Oh, it does.
Wonderful.
We're all aligned
reversed.
differently. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So I point that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got to point that way.
Yeah, the
I don't.
the
Wait.
Kristen.
I'm so confused. Yeah, that way. Okay, I got to point reverse. Got it. So I want to point to Daniel. I have to point the opposite of Daniel.
I just
Weird.
wanted to make sure everybody
Wait, if I
knew,
point up, just go to Max.
Jake is sus. Vote him out.
No. You have to point down to get to me, babe. If I
Oh.
point up, we get to you.
Yeah.
Okay, high five. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
Okay,
Wow.
close enough.
High fives in the age of Corona.
Actually, boys, tour. Don't say that word. So yeah, that's going on. Holidays are coming up. Please be safe. Please be safe. Also, there's a really important thing happening in our country right now: the elections. Remember to go vote, please.
I'm hoping it's a holiday.
It's no matter what we're drinking.
And remember, if you want to go see your family that you're not usually quarantined with, you need to start quarantining on the 12th in order to make sure that you're completely clean to go see your family members.
That
Me
is a great
thinks Max
reminder.
may have gotten a newsletter for their work about that.
Oh, no, I saw it on Facebook and I told everybody I would FaceTime them because getting the Rona is not worth fuck the Pilgrim's Day, so...
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck the Pilgrim's Day. I love it every time. Oh god. All right, so I think that's all of our announcements.
Ooh, dark.
Other than this is the finale. Yay!
Oh, do you want to talk about what you're thinking about season 2? Because I'm super excited about what you're thinking for season 2.
Sure. So season 2, I'm gonna make Daniel run the entire season. I lied to him for the last month and a half.
Yeah, season 2. Woo!
Season 2. The idea for season 2, we'll do this really quick, is that we're gonna kind of do what we did in the first couple episodes, and we kind of became more doing just having fun doing stream stuff, which I enjoy. But we're going to try and do more playtest ideas quickly, either doing confrontations like from the Patreon, or if people send us confrontations or ideas they want us to try. But it's going to be a lot more of, hey, let's try this weird idea, go really and do a stream, maybe 2 out of it, and see how it goes. And then potentially the episode after, or if we're doing like 2 episodes and then 1 episode being like the dev chat thing of, hey, how'd this go? What improvements do we have? Things like that. So it's going to be a bit more broken up potentially. So to give everyone more free time and the ability to take breaks when it's needed, because yeah,
Yep.
it's stressful and long doing scheduled streams.
Could also mean, kind of like rotating members or additional members. Maybe we'll have a 6-person game. Maybe we'll have a 2-person game. It'll be... We'll kind of play around with that. So
Yep.
if you are interested in playing with us, let us know.
Yeah, the only real requirements we might not even have to do webcam stuff. The only real requirements we need is a microphone and, don't be an asshole. That's really it.
And if you are an asshole, I'll break your kneecaps. For legal purposes, that's a joke.
Your Nico.
For real purposes, if you make anybody here sad, I will break your kneecaps.
As one of the people that has seen Max actually angry only like twice in my life. It's terrifying. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's all of our announcements. Is that right?
That sounds right.
Cool. All right then. Let me get some water.
Malcolm Moxie.
I'll be right back during this. Carry on.
Sure. Let me
You're
get.
ditching Malcolm Moxie?
How
Sir!
dare you?
He looked back and everything. right.
That's part of the week.
Hello, operatives. It is I, Malcolm Moxie, Delphi's greatest freelance operative, TM, and I'm here to tell you what happened last time on Retroscape: The New Frontier. Our operatives found themselves inside of an abandoned city, slowly making their way through on their motorcycle and buggy. The team discovered a number of walls hidden away underneath debris that would pop up if triggered, as well as a number of crossbow robots ready to strike. When the team approached, the crossbow robots attacked. No, our operatives, thinking quickly and using some wonderful teamwork, were able to take down these crossbowmen quickly. One did escape, though, and was able to trigger one of these walls as they were chasing them down on their vehicles. Luckily, the operatives, with some wonderful skill rolls, were able to just avoid the wall, doing a beautiful U-turn of Constance, who nearly hit one of the robot knights as well as the wall. Then the team had to fight some larger robots, again using some pretty well done teamwork, if I might say. I, Malcolm Moxie. I lost it on that one. I'm sorry.
We got complimented by Malcolm Moxie and he didn't throw in a backhanded comment about how he would have done it better.
That's why I got confused, Constance. That's why I got confused.
You must have really impressed him.
Damn!
The operatives then continued on down the streets, following the path of the Theta wave generator. They made it to a large bank that you can see on your screen now. The outside of the bank is fortified by a number of walls, as well as some large mechanical carts that seem to be in theme with their medieval style. The operatives will have to carefully get around these watchtowers and robots to make it inside and stop whatever it is they're doing. Methinks it's going to be an explosive finale. Back to you.
An explosive finale?
What? Don't worry about it.
Completely off topic. I hadn't seen this art before.
Yeah.
Is that the same art that someone else recently was like, I haven't seen this art before? Because I think
so.
I think Jake made that comment last time.
Did he?
It may have been a couple. It may have been a couple weeks
It
ago.
might have been in like, oh, I think it was actually during a dev chat that we were talking about it.
I
But-
like it, but what is it supposed to be?
It's a
Is it a
convertible
plane
car.
or
Yeah,
is it a car.
it's a car with deployable wings. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Are we able to make
It's
that?
very
I don't know if we're able to make that. We should
I don't
find
know.
out.
Vehicles.
Yeah, weird.
So yes, you guys.
Yes, you can upgrade a vehicle with hovering.
Yes, Brennan.
Kinda.
Kristen does have her book. We're real excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick point of order shopkeeping, I guess we could do. We are going to. They're going to be going through the equivalent of a dungeon, quote unquote, for those little fantasy games. How they get through it is going to be up to them. There's multiple ways they can get through it. And in full disclosure, I did give them some rough outlines of what they can do, and I'm sure they'll find more creative ways as well. But we are going to use a system idea that Daniel had that I've been thinking about a lot and have been really loving. Daniel, do you want to give a quick summary of what that change is?
Sure. It is. I'm calling it our target number 10 framework, where we are we're simplifying. I can think. We are simplifying the way that a narrator is able to approach skill challenges by the narrator simply stating that the goal is 10 and the difficulty of the skill challenge is based on how many successes the players need to get. So, say a 1, if you have to get a single success against a target number 10, that would be a moderate or simple difficulty. Getting 2 successes, that's going to be real difficult, and getting 3 successes is like super like edge of human existence difficult. It is possible to require 4 or 5 successes. It's just pretty uncommon. So really, for the most part, you're working on a 1 to 3 scale. So the narrator just determines, is this going to be a difficulty 1, 2, or 3? And then you have to get that many successes against a target number 10. So currently, we're looking at different ways that we can revamp that, including how we can do it with resists, such as, and I think Jake's typing it into the chat right now, if we're recalculating the way that resists work, and instead of having a resist number based on your attribute, instead you'll have a number of successes that the enemy has to get based on your attribute. So if you have a wisdom 1 to 2, then they would have to get 1 success, a target number 10 success. If you have a wisdom 3 or 4, you'd need 2 successes, and then a wisdom 5 is 3 successes for the big wallop. Yeah. That's something that we're kind of playing with and mulling around. We really like the numbers. The numbers are looking really good. The odds are looking really good. Now we just have to see how it plays in practice.
Yeah, something that Daniel, I'll pitch the idea to you real quick in front of the audience.
Ooh.
I think we could do maybe like a test of season 2 in like maybe later in November or early December, of doing just make pre-made characters for people and just give them abilities that have to deal with this, and then just run through a quick thing, and we can either stream it or just do it in general. I am planning to do more for those in the watching. We are planning to do, at least me, I'm planning to do more games for the Discord folks, not necessarily streaming, but just trying to do more things, both mornings and midday and in the evenings. That way most people can play. Because I do still have our level 12 Monster Bonanza I still want to run. Though, I want to test out this target number 10 before we do that, because I think that could make that endeavor much easier.
Brennan volunteers as tribute.
I volunteer Brennan as tribute.
All right. So yes.
So what does this bank look like?
All right. So the outside of the bank, which you guys aren't going to be here, but I'm going to put you guys roughly. Oh wait, hang on.
So we haven't been spotted. Like we lost them, and then we haven't been spotted.
Correct.
That we see the bank. Okay.
Yes, I am going to put you on the map just so you're on the map.
Yep.
You guys are at the bottom. So you can come at whatever angle you want. And as a reminder, we are doing the 5 meters per square on this idea for another update potential that we want to play with.
Okay.
Your speed. So if your speed is 10, you can move 2 spaces, things like that. So we're going to play with that a bit more to see how it feels, all that kind of stuff. So,
is the lieutenant's aura supposed to be visible?
Yes, I made it visible just for myself and you guys because it's playtesting. Because why not?
Okay.
Yeah, what is? Do we know? Is that a visible aura? What's going on there?
It's probably how far he can psychically control the other robots.
Oh dear.
So for the players, because it's been forever, but also I'll tell you because it's one of the unpublished monsters still. When you guys fought him, that was how he was able to empower some of the robots by making a roll, and based on his successes, he can empower so many robots, which, using the target number 10, makes it way less overpowered, I think. Because before, my target number was like 6.
That's right.
So he can cause a robot to actually increase its attribute score. Not advantage, just increase its score for a turn.
Oh, wait, we have potions for that. Well, they're not
You
potions.
do?
We have, like, medicines for that, so...
You do, in fact, have that, yes.
We can do that, too.
Yep.
That's exciting.
So you have a number of these... you have a watchtower on each side. There's also 2, like, behind the bank, but you don't need to worry about them because there's no entrance back there.
Oh.
At least that's what I'm going to tell you now. There is the large front entrance, which you saw them dragging the engine parts into. You saw it looked like there was 2 or 3 other of these lieutenant-like robots. The one out here is one of the undamaged ones. The damaged one went inside with the other ones. The one that you guys fought previously is inside. You have crossmen in the watchtowers. There are also a number up by the front of the door. There are the heavier duty kind of knights looking robots, the ones that were inside the walls and could pop out. They are also out here. They're a bit slower than the other ones, but they are heavier and can take more hits. You see that they have these large wagons, which are mechanical, though they look like old medieval wagons you might see. They are just very large because they are pulling these massive pieces of machinery. There are barricades, which are represented by these red slashes, the lines. You can get around them. But there are doors on the... And I'll even mark some X's where there's a door on either side and the main door here. The windows are all, it appears to be boarded and sealed. It looks like maybe they took either some kind of spray adhesive and metal and welded things and sealed things in to make it so things couldn't get in and out of the windows. So the windows aren't really going to be a possibility unless you have a way to undo that kind of stuff.
Sven, where you at, buddy?
Back at camp.
Yeah, always back at camp when we need him. Jeez.
Yes. Is there any other questions you all have?
Sven, the most useless Delphi operative.
Wow.
Yes, Jake. How do we win?
You have fun.
What? Okay.
We're already winning.
Yay.
Okay, but I don't want my winning to include Constance dying, because then I won't feel like I'm winning anymore.
Well, I mean, that's really up to how you feel like you have fun, so that's fair.
Well, then you have one simple task, Kristen. Live.
Oh, well then I'm just gonna turn and run away. No, I'm joking.
No, Constance, don't leave. I think... We gotta get in. I mean...
Yeah, we can't let them work on that reactor.
No.
It was, like, really bad, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we couldn't run fast enough to escape the explosion, so that would be bad.
Well, also the explosion would theoretically, from what you remember of playing with it a little bit, the explosion would hit Delphi.
Like from here? It would hit
Yeah.
Delphi? We're really far from Delphi, don't you?
The radiation from it would hit Delphi.
Jeez.
We don't even want to, like, set it off to, like, go off on them. We need to disable it completely.
Yeah.
Though, something that has probably been lost forever, and I kind of... DJ did talk about the fact that his laptop kept breaking whenever he first came in the bunker. So something about the radiation does affect robots, so that's something you could play with, maybe. But it's also dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds dangerous but fun. Okay.
Hey, Tad, what's that blast radius on your grenade?
It's not very large. It's like just a few yards. So
I was thinking maybe we could hand the lieutenant a present.
should we?
I was actually thinking maybe we could avoid him completely. Oh, I know we talked about how we're not particularly stealthy, but if we had a distraction, like an explosion, like if looking at the map, it's like centered so that the top is north, and the sides are east and west, and the bottom is south. If we set off a distraction like to the southwest-ish, and then tried to sneak in through like the door on the east side of the building, I think we could avoid most of the people out here.
Do you think that's gonna draw them away from protecting their main zone?
I think it'll probably draw some of them away, and it will also at least get their eyes off of us long enough to get in. I think we need to prioritize disabling the reactor. So there's a whole army of robots here. We can't just start trying to kill them one after the other. We'll eventually die.
Yeah.
But if we can get that reactor completely disabled first and foremost, then whether or not we can keep fighting or whether or not we need to run away can be decided. But I think if we try to just barrel in, I think we're gonna end up overwhelmed.
Jake, the knights, are those the same models that like came out of the walls in the previous fight? That
they're also patrolling. I drew lines that you can kind of see. That are
patrols.
That's their walking path that they're doing.
Playing Zelda.
I like it.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah, those are the ones that popped out of those walls.
So, not gonna lie, fighting this many seems deadly. I just want to put it out there. I think, a distraction. Maybe we could throw a pebble.
I
Or...
don't think a pebble's gonna do much.
That's probably true.
How fast do our buggy and our motorcycle go?
Mine can go up to 90 yards around.
So pretty good speed compared to things on feet. I can also drop Nightfall if needed.
So the doors in front, are they boarded shut or are they just closed?
The doors in front are actually they're open currently. Because they're in the process of dragging stuff in, it looks like.
I'm not saying that we just drive right past these guys in there and then shut the doors behind us. But that could be a viable option.
It could be, but I feel like they would be able to break in pretty quickly. And then we'd have to deal with them inside, which, I guess that'd be better than outside, but...
It might not buy us a lot of time, but if we do manage to sneak in the side, it might buy us some time of them not realizing that we're in there and give us the chance to neutralize some of what's going on inside. Whereas if they see us go in and know we're in there, then we're not going to have any time to try to...
Yeah, I like the hot rod option, but I think sneaking in the side might be easier for us.
If we had backup, I'd like the hot rod option.
Yeah.
Because it would get their attention off of the reactor and whatnot, but we don't have backup.
Well, I could,
Well, that's good because Jake doesn't like my idea by the look on his face.
No, my brain went to was like, I know how they could do that.
We could...
I don't know it would work, but I know how you could try that.
We could strap down the pedal on the buggy, and I could drop some grenades inside. And
that's
then...
what I was thinking.
See, what I was thinking was we drive inside, and then we drop a grenade behind us as we go through the front door, so it just collapses everything.
It's like Mario Kart.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah, but we
Blue
fought
shell that
several of
bitch.
these guys. I don't think that a grenade would kill them.
No, I don't say the grenade kills them. I just want it to collapse the entrance so it takes a little longer to get in.
Oh.
I will. I'm gonna not saying you do this. I'm throwing it out because you brought it up. There are abandoned cars around the area. Don't forget. So that are pre-war, so there's a chance they don't run on gas. They could run on other things potentially.
We could blow up some of those cars as the distraction.
Or we could send one of those cars off rightwards, west or east, and blow it up in a distance. Maybe they go off and look at it. Maybe just a few of them would go off and look at it.
As the distraction, yeah.
Yeah.
The only downside of driving a vehicle into the bank with explosives is that you have the risk of it going off too close to the reactor. Because we don't really know what's going on inside there, so we don't know how close it is or what.
I will say you do know that they have not built a bomb yet, only because they are pulling that.
Yeah, we just saw them pull the reactor in, yes.
And it's very heavy, and it's taking them, a lot of effort to do. So, just for that.
But even on its own, it's potentially volatile.
Yeah.
No,
So
remember, Ed actually knows that it's not on its own. As long as it's not hooked up to anything, it's not volatile.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tad, totally.
It's just the thing that, the big cube that you guys deactivated,
Mhm.
That's where whatever is causing the radiation is coming out of. When it's hooked up, it releases it. When it's not, it's just a big ass dense thing.
Okay. Tad, how many grenades do you have?
I have a few.
Okay.
How
So
many
what
is a
if
few,
we
Uh, 7
7?
or maybe 6.
All right. So what if we hotwired 2 of these cars that are just sitting by the side of the road? We loaded them with grenades and we set them off going towards the side doors. So we blow up both side doors. Obviously, if both blow up, they're probably more likely to abandon the front. We just saw them go in with the cube in the front. So we may be able to race in there after they dissipate, grab the cube, and run.
I worry that if we sent them towards the sides, like we wouldn't.
Yeah, I think we need to get them away from the building completely.
Yeah, but I also wonder if the explosion was too far away, would they not all go? So, like, there's a part of me that almost wants to run a. I think y'all will be able to see if I do this. Like, run a vehicle like this way, just a single one up the side, just enough to draw their attention away, so we can sneak in the other side.
Don't forget, those barricades are up currently.
How big are the barricades?
They're about a person height.
Okay, so I have this singularity called wall, which I'm pretty sure could be turned into a ramp.
We did talk about that last week, yes.
Yes, I did say that'd be allowed.
So we could ramp one vehicle over, and maybe have it hit in this area, hit the carts over here, just enough to get these guys to come over there, and we could sneak around.
I still think we need to be operating a little further away from the building.
I don't think it's going to matter how far we operate from the building. I think we're going to have an issue with the crossbowmen not leaving their spots.
I don't necessarily think they're going to
Because
leave, but they're...
tactically, I would leave the crossbowmen up front. I just don't think we're going to get anybody away from everything. We're going to have to sneak past somebody, and we're not very stealthy.
No, but if we have, say, one block over, we managed to put up, an intense explosion. With some of these cars, we could probably get something pretty dramatic. They would at least be looking away from the direction that we'd want to come from. And they wouldn't all leave, but some of the more troublesome ones probably would. Those knights, perhaps.
I'm going to be real honest with you. I think if they cared about us being over there, they would have sent more people after us already. The fact is they haven't. But they know that we're over here because we already screwed up some of their people. I think they know that we're here to get the cube. I don't think blowing up some building way over there is gonna get them to come over at all.
Jake, can you describe the buildings immediately adjacent to this one?
Yeah, they're all there. Well, there's actually not any buildings directly next to you. You got about working in meters. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's about 40 to 50 meters of space, so 10 squares, quote unquote, between the bank and any other buildings. You get the feeling the bank was designed in a way that it was meant to not fall or get crushed by other buildings, potentially. It's a very well fortified bank, and this is from the war, you think.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If that helps.
Do you want to help with that?
Okay.
Jake, have we seen people even use the side doors?
It's hard to really see them from where you guys are, but you haven't yet.
Because my other fear is that we're gonna go get over to the side doors and they're gonna be welded shut like the windows.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll tell you this: they don't look like they don't have the same welded shut and foam stuff on them.
Okay.
Also, as the narrator, I did say that was an option. I'm not going to set you guys in a trap like that. That's not fun for me.
Ah, so you're being nicer than your D&D campaigns.
Okay.
I, in fact, am always nice.
Max, how are you stealthy at all?
No, not at all.
So the reason why
Constance isn't either.
I ask is that you have your like dimensional popping ability.
Yeah, I can't move with that though. I just run up, I disappear, and then my body returns to the same spot it was.
Yeah.
So I can't use it to like shadow step or anything.
Don't forget that not having stealth doesn't necessarily mean that you can't stealth. You can dexterity is what you'll use for it. So
I have a 1 dexterity.
that's fair.
So
I'll tell
I'm
you-
willing to try stealthing if you guys want to. I'm just saying
So
odds aren't very good for me.
So the whole reason why I say that is that, you know, if you were able to kind of sneak around to one side, then you could drop some grenades over on one side and then pop out for a little while as the grenades, you know, explode. So then, like, Constance and I can get in, and I'm trying to figure out if I have some way of, like, pulling you back or relocating you. I'm definitely having issues finding something that would work for that, so...
I have a retrace.
Ooh, retrace.
It only works for 1 round, but like I can set it so that that round is a retrace on somebody, and at the end of their turn, they would pop back to wherever they started. They'd only have 1 round to do anything though.
Yeah, and popping in and out of my thing is an action. So I don't know that I would be able to detonate a grenade and pop out of existence.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, then in that case, what if I just get into a vehicle, get a charging start on the vehicle, run the vehicle around to this side as if I'm making a Mad Max interest on this side, and then Constance retrace me back to the front while y'all sneak in the other side, and then I'll try and sneak in too in the panic.
What's the distance on the retrace though?
Is it about 100 yards maybe?
The range on it is 50 yards. But I don't know if that range is like when I declare the retrace, or if you have to be within 50 yards of me at the end of the turn in order for the retrace to take effect.
It's probably
It doesn't say.
the end, if I were to guess. Not that I
Pull up the details.
have seen any developers here, but that would be my guess.
Let me pull up the specific timepiece.
Yeah.
Because this is one that I haven't actually gotten to use yet.
Yeah, the alternative option here is that, I have a flash grenade, and we could just do a flash grenade over in the corner somewhere, like by these crossbowmen, and then I could drop Nightfall, and it'd be suddenly pitch black, and then we could just sneak in.
All
All
it's
right.
not a timepiece. It's just a thing. The range is 50 yards. During your turn or willing ally's turn, you designate you're going to set a retrace. At the end of the turn, no matter where you are or what you've done, you will return to the space that you began the turn in. For example, your ascent ally jumps off the skyscraper to attack a helicopter. You can spend 2 momentum to allow them to return back to the space they were in at the beginning of the turn, returning safely to the roof. That does kind of sound like you just have to be within 50 yards of me when I declare the retrace.
Where
That
is
sounds like it
Retrace,
makes
by the way?
sense to me.
It is the level 3 feature of the timekeeper. It's not actually a timepiece. It's a feature of level
Oh,
3.
okay, there it is. Gotcha. Thank you. Just wanted to read it, so make sure.
Yeah, no, I just had to find it. I thought it was a timepiece, but it was not.
Oh yeah, that was the thing Daniel made because he wanted just a reason for a Ascent to jump out of buildings.
Yeah, because it's awesome.
Because Ascent didn't have enough reasons to jump out of buildings.
I was gonna say I am going to jump out of a building.
I will say for the players, I am going to put a time limit where things are going to start happening. Just so you know.
Yeah.
All right.
I will also say you all have lots of good ideas. Any of those are possible. Don't worry. There's no trickery here. You all have good ideas, and a lot of them have been very good and would work.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did my howl work on robots or no?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I think our probably at this point, I think our best plan is probably to set off a distraction on one side of the building and then try to enter on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is with all of those barricades in the way, I don't feel like we can just like send a vehicle unmanned because it'll just crash into the barricades. Even if we have a ramp, I don't think it'll make it far enough.
So what I think
Is the hang up that I'm dealing with.
Why are we doing it to the side and not just crashing a like car loaded with grenades right through the very front while we sneak in the side?
Actually, I think your question is the answer. I personally like the idea of just crashing in the front.
Because then we're not going in the front, but they're dealing with a huge explosion in the front.
Yeah, and it's most likely to bring, like, even just these crossbow guys, like, if they could just come in the side of the barricade, then that gives us enough room to sneak in pretty easily. Yeah, okay. That's my vote. I say we rig up a car, we send it through the front, give it a couple grenades, and then we start sneaking through the side, and if anything goes wrong, nightfall.
Alright, and are these gas vehicles?
No. I don't. I think Jake said that they're pretty sure there's something more advanced than that.
With a good enough roll, you can get them working again.
Well, no, I was just gonna say we could load them up with gasoline and make it a far better explosion.
Yeah.
Gasoline stopped really getting used because of the War of Eden, so.
That's okay.
Also,
Well, I
gas-
thought you said these were pre-war, but that's fair.
Yeah, well, like,
Pre-war was
one of the
better.
reasons for the War of Eden was lack of supplies, and gasoline is gone by now, so
Alright.
by evaporation. So. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I would like to start with an engineer roll to start turning on one of the vehicles.
Okay, roll me that. How many are you wanting to get started?
I think just one is all I really need.
Yeah, can we find a big vehicle, though?
Ooh, a big vehicle. Like a truck?
Or a van, or like the front end of a semi?
Yeah, something people are going to see.
Okay, well, then I'll ask this. Are you going for, I'm going to say, small car being anything from sedan to like a pickup truck, larger like a semi will require more successes, because why not?
Yeah.
Which one are you going for, smaller or larger?
Larger.
Okay, for this, I'm going to require 2 successes.
Okay.
Target number's going to be 10.
Wish me luck. 12 and a 16. 2 successes.
Okay. You can get it running. It is loud as it rumbles up. So whatever you're going to do, I would definitely go fast.
Okay. Can I rig it to drive forward?
Just a straight line forward?
Yeah, Mike. I think we're sending it straight up the street.
Are you going to be in the truck at any point after it starts moving?
I can.
Well, that you can do it, or Kristen can relocate us, or Constance can relocate us. Once we get a little ways up, maybe.
I'm asking so I know what I'm either going to be doing.
For one person, yeah.
One
Yeah.
person? Okay.
I'm trying to see if I'm doing drive rolls or if I'm doing engineer rolls. That's why I want to see what the plan is here.
Just Seth, are you comfortable pushing the pedal until you get relocated out of the vehicle?
Sure, but let's remember, Just Seth doesn't know how to drive.
That's fine. You won't need to know how to drive for long.
That's fair. I'm attempting to hit things, so whatever.
Why not just put a brick down on the pedal?
Because somebody's got to pull the grenade pens.
Yeah, actually, why don't I drive, and I can use my foot as the brick on the pedal, and then I can replace it with a grenade.
So Tad is going to drive.
Yep.
Tad is then going to. So I'll require a drive roll just to kind of get it, and you're going to pull grenade. Oh wow, we all just disappeared.
Yeah. Well,
No, it was just you.
Just you. You refreshed.
Oh, okay. Weird. So you're going to then pull all the grenades, and you're aiming for the front.
Aiming for the front.
Are you aiming for the truck to go through the doors, or just in general in the front?
Ideally, like
Through the
doors.
lieutenant.
Yeah.
I'm asking the driver, not you.
Yeah. My goal is to send the truck straight inside.
Okay, that's what I gotta check for this. Okay, so then. And how are you getting out? Just so I know who to ask, who's getting what.
I'm hoping that Constance will pull me out.
Okay, cool.
With the power of time.
Power of time.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, instead of
case,
dropping a building.
Yeah, in that case, I should probably try to sneak up as close as I can so that I can retrace you at the last second rather than too soon.
Yeah, or you could hold on to the back of the truck and drop off just a little early.
That's true.
Both of y'all could
I
do
can do
that,
that.
and that way we're all kind of.
We're all in the same place.
Yeah.
I could do that.
You do also have your buggy.
Yeah, we could just drive behind him. And you could displace him back into the buggy.
Well, I would displace him back to whatever space he was in at the start of the turn. I couldn't guarantee it would be inside the buggy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so alright, so I know what Tad's doing. Where are you going to be?
Yeah, being in the buggy removes us sneaking in though.
Then we won't do that.
Yeah, I think the riding on the back of the truck is a pretty smart idea actually. And we can hop off like right before the first barricades, and then we can all run to the side, like duck down using the barricades for cover as we try to sneak around to the side while they're responding to the truck that just barreled into them.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Alright, so
That is the plan.
alright, so we'll have a couple of rolls. So I'm gonna double check everything, so make sure I have the right order of things. Tad, you're driving. You're gonna pull the pins. You're gonna aim for the front of between those doors. While that's happening, Constance and Just Seth are riding in the back of the semi. Are going to jump off. Constance is gonna retrace you.
I hope.
You are then going to attempt to sneak along behind the barricades while they're distracted.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, that way I know now I know my order of things that are happening. So, Tad, what the hell?
That is an appropriate thing to say to our plan.
Sorry, roll 20 just logged me out.
Oh no.
Rude?
Hang on. Okay, there we go.
And that's how you know we won, folks. Thanks for coming to
The grand
Retroscape the New
finale.
Frontier.
End of season. It's the Sopranos ending. It just cuts off mid-song. Okay then, Tad, go ahead and roll me a dexterity driving.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna let you decide something. I'm gonna let you decide the difficulty here. Once, however high how many successes you think you can call your shot on, you'll be able to hit the lieutenant for 2 successes. For 3 successes, I'll say you can hit the lieutenant and at least one of the knights, potentially more.
We're not doing 3 successes. I think 2.
Okay.
All right. Big rolls,
All right.
big
I
rolls.
can technically give you rerolls, I think.
Oh, that's
That
good.
is
'Cause
true.
I'm going to need that reroll right now.
I can give you up to 2 because I'll need 2 to do the retrace. So I can give you up to 2
Ah,
if we consider just me at base.
we're okay. I only needed the 1.
Okay.
14 and 19.
14 and 19. Okay, then. Yep. All right. How fast does a truck go? Vehicle. Things I need to ask. Playing a game. Vehicle section.
How fast does the truck we just rigged go?
Yeah. Vehicles. Okay, luxury car, mini car, jet ski, off-road buggy, motor tank. Tank?
Yeah, we don't really have a truck. I guess maybe the heavy car?
Oh, my truck. All right, let me use...
Tank.
Yeah.
What is a motorboard? Oh, like a... Wow, I need to add a description of that. Okay, let's see. What does the tank do? A tank's top speed is 120. Sure. Why not? 120 it is.
Wow, the tank can go pretty fast.
Yeah, tanks. That was one of the weirdest things I learned when I was having to research tanks. Was that they go real fast in a straight line.
Yep.
So it is after every 5. How much damage is it for falling?
Oh God.
It's after 5.
I think it's just 1 damage per yard over 5 yards.
Okay, so we're just gonna do 5 meters of everything after 5 meters. Fuck it, I'll make it 2 after every 5, so 115 times 2.
That's
It's 115 times 2.
230.
They're dead. It doesn't matter. That guy's dead.
Yay! I like dead.
That one doesn't exist anymore. All right. So, wait, were you going full speed? I guess I should ask that.
Yeah, that's probably the goal. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't want it to like just slow down and stop between me getting teleported out.
So, Constance and just Seth, put yourselves on the map where you were planning to jump off.
I thought right about there.
Ooh. Is that right? I
Like
worry about the knights, but
I also worry about the knights. However, unless you want to go like here and try to.
Constance is shaking their head.
Hold on.
yeah, I was just thinking you'd be further back, like towards here.
Well, and try to go this way.
Well, so I was thinking that we'd be like behind them, and so we'd sneak in around the barricades.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that, but there's also a knight and 2 crossbowmen right there.
Well, yeah, but I was hoping the crossbowman would come through the barricade, and the knight would come around the barricade.
It's really going to depend on who's moving faster.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
here-
Daniel, you're done
there's
talking
also-
because you're driving. I need these 2 to answer. Sorry.
There's the question of, are the knights responding to the truck barreling at them? Are they still there at the point that we would be there?
I honestly think the car is going too fast for us to tell that. We would probably have to decide that first. Because we're going 120 miles an hour.
No, 120 yards.
Yeah, but they
120
can see.
yards.
But they can see the truck coming. So do they respond to that at all?
Are you? Here's the question: are you sticking your head out to see if they're responding? Because you guys were hiding, as far as I was aware.
We'd kind of need to see where we're jumping.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, you can hide behind the cab and jump, but you won't be able to.
I know,
see
but we kind of need to see where we're heading into to jump, because if they were just all clustered in one spot, we wouldn't know until we jumped.
Yep.
And then we would then be surrounded.
Well, we're already
obviously
driving,
they
so
probably wouldn't
you tell me
respond
where
that
you're
way.
jumping.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Are they responding or not?
Roll me wisdom observation. It's gonna be hard to tell, but roll me wisdom observation.
If the target's 10, that's only 1 success.
They definitely have taken notice. As for how they're responding, they have not yet responded because they did not expect to see a truck moving in that moves like 12 times their speed.
Okay. Then, yeah, my initial thought was to jump out in the street like Tad pointed out. And with not being able to see any sort of reaction, I think that's still probably what I would do.
Okay, because my only issue with that is even if they see the explosion here, this guy and these two guys are still gonna be here when we're running. I mean, I'll do it, but I definitely do think they're going to point and fire at us if we run in front of them.
Well, the problem is if we jump inside and they see us, then we're trapped between them and the bank.
You guys gotta decide quick. I'm sorry. This was something.
I'll
that I thought
go
you
wherever
had-
Constance thinks is fine.
You tell me where you're jumping then. Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit back.
Okay.
And then, and I would retrace Tad before he gets 50 yards away from me, so probably at the same time we jump.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right then. Tad, how many grenades did you put in there?
Just 2.
2. Okay.
Just 2.
Okay.
Sorry, the idea of a grenade and just saying just 2, you know, it seems funny.
That's fair.
It's just 2 grenades.
Just 2. All right. Daniel, go ahead and roll me. I don't know what to roll for this for you. Because I'm rolling for the damage, I feel like.
Well, I can roll to attack and use that as a distraction. It's a social attack distraction.
Sure. Roll me social combat.
Oh, well, I didn't actually want to roll social, but yeah, we'll do that.
Well, you
Perfect.
said social.
I know, yeah.
If you can convince me of a different attribute, do it now.
No, that sounds good.
All right.
I like it. I got 2 successes.
2 successes? All right, I'll use that for both. What's your grenade damage on 2 successes?
It is 20.
20? All right, I'll do that for them because that makes the most sense for what's happening. That one's gone. What's the range of your grenades?
It's just gonna be like 1 space, like the 5 yards. Yeah.
I'll say that it hits those. Okay, sorry, I'm on a different map right now that's happening because things are happening thanks to this truck. Okay. Well, that's gone. That's been thrown. That's been thrown. Okay.
I've never wanted a facet operative so much.
Okay, Daniel, do me a favor and roll me 1 more dexterity drive.
Okay.
Just to see what happens. And do it at disadvantage, actually.
Okay. Goodbye,
I want to
die.
see what happens once the truck got inside.
We are not rolling well on that one. 0 successes.
Okay, then. Unless for some reason you want to use any of your momentum to reroll, Daniel, because I think you can do that, right, Kristen?
I do not.
Okay. So then, the truck goes just careening in, and you do watch the grenade explode. You took out the lieutenant that was on patrol directly in front of the bank. The truck also is a fiery, just carcass rolling through the bank right now. The 4 robots that are up at the top are focused on that because they just saw a truck suddenly destroy one of their leaders and are focused on that. The 2 knights that are here, you know what, guys? Roll me dexterity stealth. Let's go with that.
Hell yeah. Something that we are all very well specialized in.
Yes. And what my justification, because of where you are, I'm going to say my justification is you guys can theoretically hide because they might be distracted.
That's 1 success for me.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, so I'm gonna go with that's no successes for me.
Don't forget, you guys have constants around.
I am actually gonna use one of my rerolls for that one.
Also, I did also roll a 1 because I do have a 2 dexterity, so I got to roll 2 dice. So I have the quick learner specialty. If I roll a 1 on a die during my action in combat, I gain a momentum. So
Oh, wow.
does this count for that? Because we're kind of out of turns, but also that was
I
kind
will
of an
say,
action that I
yeah,
took.
I'll say it can count for this, yes.
Sweet, cool.
I mean, we killed the lieutenant. That's basically like the campaign boss.
We'll,
Right?
we'll, add,
So, like,
we'll
that's-
add something. We'll add something that lets you do it for skill challenges too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I used my momentum to reroll, and that is a 1 this time. so
Yeah,
I have
successes.
still failed. No, it's a 1 on the die.
A 1.
So, it's still no successes.
Okay. So Kristen has 1 success. Daniel, you have.
1 success.
Is there any other rerolls you can do?
Nope, out of rerolls. For me.
Well, for Max, I mean.
Oh, I believe I'm out of momentum, so no.
Well, since I got that 1, I have 2 left now at this point because Daniel
What?
only needed 1 from me before.
Real quick, Max, what is your wisdom?
My wisdom?
Because that's your starting momentum pool.
Oh, wait, no. I guess I do have 3 momentum. Hold on. I'm
Yeah.
just
So you're down to
dumb.
2.
Now I'm down to 1.
Okay.
Or, yeah. Yeah, now I'm down to 0.
Oh no.
I can keep rolling this 1 die all night, but I'm pretty sure I have failed my stealth roll.
Unless there's any other rerolls anyone wants to throw out. I don't know if they can or not. So.
You can get up to 2 more from me.
Jeez.
First one's a bust. That would be a 4 on the die.
You're rolling a d12, right?
Oh no, I'm rolling a d20 because I have a 1 dex and a 1 stealth. I don't want to talk about how much this is paining me right now.
Oh no.
But my final use of all of Constance's momentum has rolled me a 17, so that's 1 success.
Yay!
Okay.
My
I
nat
will-
1 was worth it.
I 1 success is what I was going to require each of you to get for this moment.
And all of our momentum.
Well, listen. You are currently stealthed from the 2 knights that are in front. They have not yet noticed you because they are focused on the fiery heat. So, you're going to need to move fast. And you don't have your vehicles, correct?
Nope. We just gotta run.
Gotcha. All right.
We're
then.
doing that kind of like half crouch run that you do when you're trying to like sneak across like a field, but also keep an eye on the people. When your like knees are like half bent and you're kind of ducking behind stuff, but also running.
Yeah.
All right. Each of you can have their. I assume you're going to use your action to move as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take your move and your action move. So.
Book it.
You-
Book it.
Are you guys going towards the knight?
Well,
Yeah, that is my question here because we have stated we're going around the front, but I don't know why.
okay. So the knight, is he still behind the barricade? Like, is he like still here?
He is not. He's right there at this exact moment. He's looking at he's.
But yeah,
He's
he's looking
concerned.
at the truck. So if we were inside, he would be looking right at us.
But here's the thing: we're gonna move right in front of his face.
Well,
We're
but
gonna
There's
run right. We're gonna
no
move right
way.
behind
The
him.
bear-
He's looking away. If we were inside, he'd be looking right at us.
yeah.
The barricade is person height, so it can't see over the barricade. Don't forget.
So if we run in front of the barricade and just crouch,
Theoretically, he shouldn't see you.
okay.
That's what I thought your guys' original plan was. I was like, that's a good plan. I was like, what? Wait, what happened?
All right, I'm doing it. Running in front, crouching.
Okay.
Okay, Roll20 hates me. Can I just move along behind Tad? We have
Yeah.
the same move speed, so.
Yeah, you can. Technically, you can, since you can share a space. Yeah, you're in the same space as Tad. Okay. Keep going, Tad. Where are you going next? I'll say you're leading this charge, I guess.
2, 3. Yeah. I'm just gonna move over here, try and be behind the barricade there.
Okay.
That's not scary.
Well, I am moving them on as things are happening. Okay.
Can we see what the crossbowmen are doing over here?
You can roll me a wisdom observation.
Okay. Great. I'm glad that I'm doing that. Oh, I got a success.
They are currently, looks like one is faced towards the bank, the other one is faced outward to like make sure nothing else is coming this way.
Ah.
What you want to do?
One, two, three. I'm... Ugh. Balls to the walls. We're just gonna run straight across his vision.
Okay. Then I will say roll me. I will let you choose for this one. You can roll me either dexterity, stealth, or you can roll me brawn athletics. Though the brawn athletics is gonna require an extra success.
Well, I'm not doing that. We're here for that dex
So you're either
stealth.
trying to stealth through, or you're trying to just charge through so fast they don't see you.
My dice rolled very realistically on that stealth roll. A 1, 2, and a 3.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm moving right here
Okay.
in a far more obvious spot,
Okay.
in the hopes that the crossmen will shoot me and not Tad.
Okay.
And perhaps they'll lose scent on at least half of us.
Okay.
Because then next turn I can duck behind here.
Okay, so you're going there. Go ahead and move there. Constance, what about you?
Staying with
Okay,
me.
Constance, you can roll either brawn athletics if you want to charge through. It will require more successes, or you can do dex stealth.
I rolled a 1 and a 7, but so then I would get the momentum back, right?
Yep.
So
Ooh.
I know we're not really in combat, but we're also taking turns with the movements. Would this be like our second round, so to speak? Would I have another momentum from the previous movement?
I
I don't mean to make it complicated, but I am all about momentum, so I need to know if I'm generating it or not.
That's a tough one. I'll say because combat has not technically started, no, though you do get the
Okay.
one for the
I get the
one.
1 for the 1. Okay, so
Yeah.
I will use that 1 to reroll then.
Yeah, 'cause that way timekeepers don't. Well, they say timekeepers don't regain momentum during skill challenges, but they do gain them during combat. So
Okay, well, the reroll got me a 20, so...
okay, so you do get a success. Crossbow is going to fire a shot. It will do it at disadvantage because it can't actually shoot 2 people at once.
Just Seth, I really appreciate your heroics in this situation.
No problem.
Just Seth, you are going to take 6 points of damage. Tad, you are also going to take 6 points of damage.
Oh no! I survived.
I don't have any momentum to reduce that for you guys.
I think that's okay.
Right now. Why? Roll 20. I need you to work with me here. There we go. Control you. Okay. I want you 3 to roll initiative real quick.
Okay.
And
your
that means our
wisdom
momentum will
determination.
reset, right?
No,
No.
you start the combat with whatever you used in the previous breather, which is something we actually haven't even like really played with. So this is kind of exciting for me.
Here's the answer. It sucks.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't suck. My natural 20 on my initiative roll.
Ooh. Okay.
Right now, it is just these two who have seen you.
It's a 15 for me.
Okay. I'll add that in for you. Right now, it is just these two that have seen you guys. So, and Constance, you're pretty sure they did not see you since you didn't get shot.
Good job.
So, just Seth, you're up. What would you like to do?
I am going to double run and attempt to duck behind this barrier.
Okay. You can make it there, so. All right, then. Constance, don't forget to take your momentum, just Seth.
Yep.
Constance, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna stay right here, and
Okay.
use my action and maneuver both to build momentum, and then gain my 1 at the end of the round, so I have 3.
Okay, sounds good. Tad, you're up.
All right. I think it's time for nightfall.
Okay.
The night falls. Yes, that one.
Okay. Tell me how that works.
Everything goes black. I summon an evil moon that arises from the sky and absorbs all the light from the world.
Turns out Tad is actually the big bad evil guy. Everybody can go home.
Grand finale time. Yeah, everyone's blinded. Except I make the enemies glow. They twinkle with little lights.
So, everyone is blinded currently.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, do I want to? How do I want to do that? I think around people. Yeah. Yep.
Are you gonna highlight any of them?
Yeah. Basically all the crossbowmen that I've seen, and the one knight that was over here. They're all twinkling.
Okay. Okay. So, Jesus. My ears ring. Okay. All right, so yeah, you can't make it so your enemies aren't, or your allies aren't, can you?
No, I can't. I can't make them able to see. Only make the enemies twinkle. So they. Can
Okay, gotcha.
enemies.
So you guys are gonna be blinded for this, so this is gonna get interesting.
Yep.
What did I? Oh, crumbs. What upgrade did I pay Sven for? Because I know I thought about doing night vision. I don't remember which one I picked.
I don't think you had enough money for night vision, if I'm remembering correctly.
Okay. It's not full blindness; it's just disadvantage. Correct.
Correct. Yes. I'm sorry. It any person who's blinded and relies on their sight, they take a disadvantage on attack rolls due to their lack of sight.
Gotcha. Okay. I want to reword that because I think that should probably be listed as like blurry vision or obscured vision.
Yeah, that's
just
fair.
That way.
Yeah.
All right then. Crossbow.
I am actually also gonna take my move action to move behind this other wall. Now that they hopefully can't see me. Hopefully.
We'll find out.
Roll not to trip on wall.
Are you taking cover? You guys are taking cover behind these walls, correct?
Yeah. We're still in the crouching. Yeah.
Okay. So you have total cover currently. That also means you won't be able to see them. So. Yeah, they're going to do repel and repel. That would be the end of.
Oh, fuck.
Just Seth, you're up.
Yeah, I've been trying to do math. Hold on.
Okay. If you have a question, we can help.
That's not gonna work. What kind of pistol did I have? Was it just a heavy pistol?
Yes.
Yeah, and that range is only 25 yards. So
Yes.
I'm gonna have to move.
That will put you back in the open now, don't forget.
Yeah, I know.
The open darkness.
Well.
Oh.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step here, because why isn't my thing doing anything? Sorry. I'm gonna step here because that's 25 yards away from the crossbow guy.
Are you okay? You want me to move your guy, or do you want to move your person?
No, I can move him. I'm just saying
Okay.
I'm moving here.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna shoot. Oh fuck, that's 30. I'm measuring wrong. Great. Fuck. I'm gonna move here, and just.
I will say real quick. Don't forget that your pistol is not silenced, so that may alert other people not to ruin.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware, but there's not really anything else I can do right now,
They can't
and I'm
see just
totally. Well, I don't know. I
you
understand,
can
like
see
in
there.
concept, just running, but I've never been here before, so. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna run wildly 20 meters in this direction and hope I don't hit anything.
Perfect.
Okay, Constance, you're up.
I am also going to run. And I remembered I had the comlink upgrade put in my helmet, and I was gonna do night vision next, but you know. So
I'm gonna spend a. I'm gonna spend a momentum to let Constance relocate. So moving another 10 yards.
oh.
Okay.
Do you have to be able to see where I'm going?
Both spaces. Yeah, your starting space and your ending
Would you be
space
able to
must
see?
be visible.
Would you be able to see right here?
Let me just say, he could see where you were before, move you 10 yards, and then you have the rest of your movement speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
For
then I want to
simplicity's
end up
sake,
there, I
yeah.
guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So then, Tad, it's your turn.
Tad's catch up to Constance.
Okay.
Hey, Constance, how's it going?
Ah, Dad, I didn't see you there.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, they're gonna roll. Tad, Constance, what is your dexterity score?
Dexterity score, 3.
2.
Okay, so for Constance, I need 1 success. For Tad, I need 2 successes. But they are at disadvantage, so they only get that. That one will not see. That one does also not see.
Yay!
3. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
And actually, my turn has ended, so Nightfall goes away, which actually would have happened at the end of my turn. Yep.
At the end of last turn, or at the end of your turn you just did?
At the end of my turn that I just did.
That's fine.
because
That works out.
I did not maintain it.
That's fine. They still wouldn't know where you were, so. I guess they wouldn't be disadvantaged. Hang on, let me see. Nope. Yeah, even without disadvantage, they still don't know. Okay, just Seth, you're up. The darkness has faded.
Cool.
Oh.
I'm gonna run to this door right here and check out the situation.
It's gonna
Yep,
be really funny when it's barricaded.
Again, I'm not an asshole, guys.
I don't know if you're an asshole. I just
Likely
real
story.
life.
I gave it as an option. I'm not an asshole. It is a door that does appear that they have cleared it out of the debris to use as potentially an emergency exit or for other patrols. You do see kind of in the distance, way up on the map, further up ahead, you see where the other guard towers that were there. It looks like you watch as two of the robots from the guard towers latch on and then rappel themselves down and are moving towards this direction, though not super fast, but you have a feeling that's what the other robots also did, is they rappelled themselves down and started walking that way.
Interesting.
Which I couldn't tell you they did that because it was dark. But yeah, it is a door that up here, unless you want to try to open it, it's up to you. Or do you want to wait here for
I'll wait for them to get up here before I try to open it.
Okay. Constance. You're up.
You all go together? Constance quietly thinking about it. And I'm following.
Okay.
Yeah, just running up there. It was giving me trouble trying to move.
No problem.
Tad is all out of wine. Time to become the ultimate darkness.
Oh no, Tad.
Okay.
Tad's secretly an alcoholic.
Yeah. On apple juice.
Oh man, now I'm just thinking that I could use my cup for shots
No.
Oh,
and a
Just Seth, you're up.
chaser.
Just Seth, you're up.
Since I see them coming, I'm going to inspect this door, see what I need to do to get it open. See if there's any trippity doodahs on it.
Okay. Roll me wisdom observation.
I'm good at that.
Okay.
Oh, my dice are underneath my book.
Target number 10. Tell me how many successes you get.
Three.
You can safely say there are no traps here.
Cool.
Um,
Then I'm gonna get the door open and wait so we can all run inside together.
you just crack it open like you can open it. It doesn't make any. You're very careful and it doesn't make any noise. You think you hear someone on the other side, but they don't seem to have noticed the door opening slightly.
Okay.
I will say you guys get up there, and then I'm gonna move you guys to the next map. And real quick, it's 9 o'clock. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go past 9:30. Are you three okay with that? I just because I know we're not knowing what the time's gonna be. I've done so much. But I was gonna say, do you guys need a bathroom break real quick?
I need a bathroom break, but we could keep going a little late if we need to.
I can't go too late. It's the year anniversary of my friend moving in with us, so we're having dinner after game.
Okay, well then, bathroom break, and then everyone get back quick.
Okay.
Well, if we're not playing too late, then I'm just gonna wait so we can keep going.
Okay.
Do you need a break, Jake?
Well, no, I was just letting you guys because I don't know how long we're probably gonna go past 9:30. That's why.
Yeah, no, I apologize to not be able to do it late this time, but yeah.
We can always play on election night. Woot woot. Go vote.
I would really rather not play on that night because I'm gonna have enough stress.
I would also really rather not play that night.
Yeah, truth.
Give me a second.
I like escapism.
Okay, so basically, do so. Okay, you guys, I am going to then pull these. Move you to this board. Daniel, we're going to be on the right side in the middle, right?
Okay, see it.
Yep. There you go. All right. Just Seth, as you open the door, you can see that there is one of the soldiers inside, as well as what looks like a crossbow. Though the knight, due to what's been happening, is facing this way, and the crossbowman seems to be kind of watching over their shoulder too to see what's going on. You see the interior of this building. There are... I'm trying to just make sure you actually see the doors that are here.
I can see the doorways. They're little brown marks.
Yep. There you go. A little easier. So yes, there are 3 doors. One of which you're pretty sure leads into the open area where a truck caught fire and exploded. The other 2 directions, you're not entirely sure what they are. So, right now, I'm going to tell the players you guys have kind of 2 options. You can stay in combat, or you can kind of go, if you can stealth around, or even sneak attack them and do enough damage to knock them out, take them out in 1 round. I will not require extra things on that, so it's up to you.
I can run in and hit the crossbow guy.
I can do tingling grasp on them to hold them in place.
It's Fight Club time.
Okay, then, I'll say this. You guys, I'll say, can go... We'll kind of do this as a group thing. This is something I want to test out. Group versus group to make combat potentially faster for these situations. One of you can roll initiative. You're going to roll initiative for the entire group, so you guys are going to go at the same time for this.
Constance? Or just Seth?
Roll.
It's wisdom determination.
I have a 3 with advantage for my initiative.
So we roll the same thing. I have 4.
Yeah, I have a.
Constance, roll it for us.
I have 3 d20s.
Yeah, I have 3 d20s and a d12.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Ugh, not great. 12 is the highest.
Okay. Technically you tied, so you guys can decide to go first, which I assume is what you're doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yep.
All right. Then you guys can decide who's going to go first, and you decide for you 3 what your turn order is for your team.
I'm gonna tingling grasp them real quick.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say, like, if we are determining, like, term order, can Constance technically go first so I can generate the momentum that I would be using as reactions on
Yeah.
y'all's turns?
Do that.
Yes.
Okay.
So Constance is going to go first, then Tad, then just Seth.
Yep.
And
Yes.
she's just gonna generate momentum.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm rolling for my tingling grasp, which is intellect combat versus their dex.
All right. So your target number is 10, and tell me how many successes you get.
You got it. Crikey. 1, but I'm re-rolling 1.
Okay.
2 successes.
Okay, that's enough to grab both of them. The
Perfect.
knight was grabbed with 1. The crossbowman is grabbed with the second one.
All right, Max, knock him out.
I can't hit them both at once.
Oh, crap. I didn't think that through.
No. But I'm going to Move in 10 feet.
Uh,
And then I'm gonna hit this guy
Kristen, can
with my
Okay.
horns using it. What?
Do you want me? Do you want to get relocated close, right next to him?
Sure.
Okay. Kristen, can I use a momentum for that?
Sure, yeah, just
Okay.
one.
Yep, just one. Cool. So you can move up to 20 yards.
Cool.
Right next to
I'll
him.
get right here tonight.
Do that.
Then
forward
I'm
travel.
going to what?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Then I'm gonna headbutt him to death with my horns.
Okay. Did you move yet?
What?
Did
No.
you move on the screen?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. On mine, it didn't move. Hang on.
No. Oh, there it is.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, my roll 20 didn't move, and then it like popped and said an error has occurred. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, my roll 20 also said an error has occurred, so I'm reloading it now.
All right, hit that
Oh,
knight
okay.
or crossbowman, whichever.
All right. Wow. Okay, just a black screen. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my horns.
Which one are you hitting, by the way?
The big guy.
Okay. So the target number for him is 8. I will say you have advantage just because you technically are getting the drop on them.
Okay.
And if not, the tingling grass would give you that actually. So I should.
Oh, it does? Cool.
Yeah, it
That
does.
stopped them from moving.
Yep.
So technically that's with my
Is it more
With
than
my-
5 successes?
yeah, it would technically be 7 successes because I rolled 2 nat 20s and I
it's
have
just
improved
5,
critical.
Oh my
Yeah,
So
god.
let's see. And I have
What?
I have 3
Got
momentum, so I'm gonna rend 3
Did
times.
you really roll 2 20s on that?
Yeah, I roll a fuckload of dice and you gave me advantage, so yeah, I
Oh
rolled
my
2
God.
nat 20s. So I can't stealth for shit, but I can hit people. I'm gonna rend 3 times with my momentum and do 51 points of damage.
Okay, because of the fact you got 7 successes, I'm going to let you act as though you hit, because you got, God, how, his defense is lower. Yeah, I'll say the other 2 successes can go into the guy next to him. How much damage is that with 2 successes?
The other 2 successes is 13 damage.
Okay, can anyone increase that damage?
Make it up it by 5. Now it's fire.
I
18
can let
damage.
Jet Seth attack again.
You can let Seth attack again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll do it.
You
Yeah.
have blessed this kind of situation because here's the thing. With clock strikes twice, they have to attack the same target. But if Just Seth hit both targets, then Just Seth could attack the one that is still alive again.
I'll allow it.
Yes!
For the
I'll-
moment of cool. For rule of cool, I'll allow it. Roll it
It's
again.
a whole new attack.
Is
You get to
it- is
attack
it-
again.
Is it still at advantage with Daniel's thing?
Yeah. Tangling grass is hitting them both.
Cool.
This is what I'll say. We're going to take away the 13 quote-unquote damage, and this is just because you rolled well enough. We're letting clock strikes twice work this way. Roll the attack like normal. Yeah, go.
All right. And what is my target number for him?
6.
Yeah. Okay. That's going to be 30 damage with 4 successes.
Okay.
35 with fire.
Yep. Okay, there we go. That's enough to kill those 2.
And then I lean down
Woohoo!
and I just
Seth, do you lick them or do you shut the door before anyone notices?
I shut the door before.
There you
I'm getting
go.
flashbacks. I'm getting flashbacks to the one shot we did with my evergreen and the tree to block the door so no one saw the horrendous murder we did.
That's great. Wow.
Okay. Just Seth, I am going to require this roll. I want a dex stealth roll. You get advantage, though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Look how juicy.
And what's my target number?
10.
Oh, I got 11.
Okay, you shut the door without anyone noticing. Also, for the chat, it's never that I'm disappointed. It's that I'm disappointed at the creativity going, what the hell? Yeah, Dale's right. It's the straight man humor. It works better on me. Wacky humor with me is more terrifying than anything else. So, you guys are inside now.
And everyone's dead.
And
Yeah.
I've made some scrap metal.
Yeah. Just Seth, roll me wisdom observation actually as you were closing the door so you can see what was going on maybe inside.
I'm good at that.
Well, that's good.
I got 3 20s for that. It's gonna be 2 successes.
Okay, I'll say you can more or less see what was happening then. You have a rough idea, and because battle tactics, blah, 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 you're a SIT member, you can kind of tell people what to do.
Ooh.
You're not going to see the entire thing, but...
There's a lot of fucking tables, a huge crater, and like a shitload of robots.
Yes.
That is my exact description that you guys get.
Did you see the reactor?
Robots are...
Did I see the reactor?
Yes, it is currently dangling from a crane that looks like it was in operation before a fucking truck came barreling in.
I'll give that description, but before I say it, I go, maybe we fucked up a little bit.
So, is the reactor just like hanging out like in the middle or like?
Yeah, it's dangling above this hole right now
Oh
by
my
like
God.
3 different pulleys that are kind of swaying and the loud creaking strain because that thing is super heavy.
If
Hey,
it's
Tad.
harmless while it's disconnected, we should break those pulleys and just crash it into the ground.
What I was gonna say is, Tad, can you displace me up there?
Yeah. Can I roll like an engineer to figure out how harmless I think it would be if it crashed into the ground like that? Because
Roll me intelligence engineer.
Okay, thank you. Because this worries me. These harmless things. 2 successes.
2 successes. From what that research you did with it, whatever they currently have it sealed in, when it's inactive, it doesn't leak. However, you're not sure how much damage. You know it could probably take a good chunk of hit. If something hits it just right, there's a chance that it could like crack it in some way. But whatever it's made of is a super, super dense alloy that basically absorbs the strikes that it takes and just kind of dissipates it around it.
Alright, so here's my plan.
So it's a toss up in the air, I'll say.
I run out there. Tad displaces me up to the thing. I grab it. Constance rewinds me back to the ground, and we fucking run.
Ooh. I'm on board.
I
It seems
dig that
difficult,
plan.
but I like it.
What the fuck did you just say?
So I'm gonna run out there. Tad's gonna displace me up in the air so I can grab it.
Okay.
And then Constance is gonna rewind me back to the ground, and we're gonna run.
Okay, so real quick, what is your current empty inventory slots?
A fuckload.
That's fair.
Hold on.
You need a fuckload. That's why.
My current empty inventory slots, I have 19.
Okay. If you can roll high enough, technically you could maybe move it.
Okay, so it's that big.
It's not big. Remember, it's not big. It's only about maybe.
It's dense.
It's
It is
heavy.
dense. It is, yeah. Using our inventory slot system, which was so creatively done, where something can be small but incredibly fucking heavy.
And if need be, I can dump my pistol out here, which takes up one of my inventory slots.
It's
I can take off.
20. It's 20 inventory slots. Yeah, technically you.
Yeah, I can dump my pistol out here. If need be, I can also dump my injector system.
I mean, you could just hand
No,
your
you
pistol
don't want to
like
dump
that.
that.
Probably not,
Don't
but
be
Probably
to
just-
yourself.
you could just hand them your pistol.
I hand Constance my pistol. If I hand it to Tad, it'll get uploaded with some grenades and I'll never see it again.
I will carry your pistol for you.
Is there a second floor, or are we?
From the little bit just Seth saw, they didn't see a second floor up.
Okay.
Though there is a massive hole in the ground that is where the pulley was apparently lowering to. So the likelihood that there is a basement is quite high.
Okay.
How far away did we leave our vehicles?
I like this plan.
I can tell you. Hang on one second.
I like Seth just carrying this giant orb thing above their head.
So just from the front doors of the building, all the way to the quote-unquote edge of the map is roughly 100 meters. I'm assuming you left them a little bit beyond that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so about
'cause we needed
120
space
meters
for them.
out.
Yeah. And that's
So
but that's
it's
also
gonna take-
from the front door.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm doing math. If I ran through the front door with it, it would take me
6 turns.
6 turns to get to one of the vehicles.
Tad, you don't have darkness again, do you?
I used it. Sorry.
I
Lightning-
will say, I will still require just one, even though you have inventory slots 20, just because of how I made this thing. I will require 1 brawn athletics roll, but I have a feeling you can fucking do it.
Perfectly fine. I have 4 brawn.
Yeah, I figured you could probably do it.
We can keep them off if you try to get them distracted.
All right, and if they hit me, just so you guys know and don't get confused, I'm gonna do that thing where I pretend I'm dead for a second.
Oh.
You know what? The heads up for once is really nice.
You've only been pretending?
Yeah, hit me. I fall over and I look like I'm dead.
Oh my god. I've been
As a
fooled every
reminder, there is robots building a bomb.
time.
You know what? 30 seconds of levity is earned, okay?
Anime moments.
We have the weight of the world on our shoulders. If we need to fucking laugh for a second, then we will laugh for a second.
All right.
Let's go. Let's
I like this plan, yes.
Okay. So, there will be multiple roles involved with this because it is dangling over a pit, don't forget.
Aren't we all?
Alright, fuck it. Let's go for it. So,
Do we want to sneak out to this barrier?
Yeah, I was thinking we would sneak out and then
Okay.
That's a good
I
plan.
would run out. You're gonna displace me upwards. Constance is gonna rewind me backwards, and then I'm gonna fucking book it.
Perfect.
Yeah. Are those 2 dead foot soldiers, did they die in the crash?
hard to,
Probably.
you don't know because 2 successes is what I gave you for that, so.
Okay,
Something
but there's
killed
2
them.
dead foot soldiers there.
Yeah,
Okay.
something killed him.
Fine by me. Our enemy's enemy is our friend.
Could have been
If
the
it wasn't us.
truck. Could have been the grenades. Could have been a lot of things.
Yep. All right,
Could
let's
have
do
been
it.
the giant worm that's about to jump out of there.
Shut up.
All praise Shai Halud.
Was it genetically modified on a
Shut
private
up.
island?
All right.
Oh,
Wait,
this is a Tremors reference.
I made Max watch. I didn't make Max watch that with me and got so into that movie. But focusing on this.
I was also half delirious after getting back from the hospital on Thursday, so we just chilled on the fold-out mattress and watched Tremors.
So
I
what
love
is
those
your guys'
movies.
plan?
Okay.
What What are the players doing?
Let's
In the
start.
space of a single round, we're going to sneak out to the barriers
step
first, and
number
then
one
in the
is
space
sneaking
of a
out.
single round, Tad is going to relocate Just Seth upwards. Just Seth is going to, on their turn, get to the cube and grab it. Constance is going to declare a retrace so that Just Seth is back on the ground with us at the end of their turn. And then next round, we're all going to run.
I call this move Yeetus Deletus.
Okay, you know what? Just because you're doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and just reveal the map that you would see, just to make it easier on me for later.
Sneak.
That
We're
is-
going to sneak out.
Oh
here.
wow, we killed a lot of people.
Woohoo!
Sneak out of here. There's no sneaking on my part.
Well, me and Tad are going to sneak out so we can see what we're doing.
Yep.
Okay,
And just Seth
so-
just goes charging through us.
we're gonna take this step by step. We're gonna treat it like a quote unquote skill challenge combat-y thing. Constance, I am going to allow you to gain momentum
Okay.
at the end of each of your turns. Though no building momentum, I'll say that. Just for what's going on. That way it's the tension's giving you momentum, but you can't just focus right now on that. So
Okay.
that just there's a lot going on.
No, it makes sense. It's just not. I just can't do very much regardless. So.
That's fair. I mean, hey, momentum's rerolls. So, all right. So, who is going first out of you three?
I
Well-
guess.
Tad and
would
Constance.
go first?
Yeah, we'll need to sneak up.
All right, Tad, you're gonna roll me dexterity and stealth.
Great.
Tell me how many successes you get.
It's gonna be not many. Not many equals 0.
You can re-roll.
I'm rerolling one.
That was the most mom response ever.
I rerolled. I
Probably
failed.
Constance is not at this point.
No luck.
No
Still
luck?
0?
Yeah, 0 successes. I think it's time
Okay,
for
then.
just Seth to run.
Okay. Yeah, Tad, as you're walking, you unfortunately just bump one of the chairs and it screeches from the wheels being not oiled and used for decades.
Good job.
I stand up, yell, just Seth, get it!
And then relocate them.
All right, then you know what? Fuck it. Combat it is. Let's do it.
Oh god.
I tried stealth and these 3 dice said no.
God. All right. Control you. All right. Roll it. Roll that initiative. Potentially the last initiative of the season.
Woohoo!
Ten.
Yes, Brennan. That screech sounded weirdly like the Mortal Kombat start. All right. God, hang on. They're gonna get that. Whew. Okay. You know what? That works. Okay. So, luckily for this is gonna get interesting. Constance said you got 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. It's not. Okay. All
Hi.
right then.
Pat, is your relocation a reaction on your ally's turn?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, just Seth, you're up.
Alright. Yeah, how high is this barrier?
The one in front of Tad,
Yeah.
it's about like chest height, and the glass has been broken due to an explosion
Explosion.
occurring.
I can't get
Constance is
to it yet
declaring a
anyways.
Yeah, I think you should. take
Oh,
your
should
first
I
turn
wait
moving.
till next turn then?
All 3 of you talked at once, and I don't know if that question was towards me.
Blah blah blah.
Was
blah,
I
blah.
still in this room back here?
Mhm.
Yes, Tad just stepped out and hit a chair, and it went.
Okay. Well, then I can get up to Tad,
Okay.
and I can't get any further right now.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll have a round of setup and then we'll do the plan.
Yep.
Okay.
Works for me.
So the lieutenant's gonna go.
Well, luckily everybody in his range is dead, and not anymore. Oh shit.
Yeah, he can move stuff.
Wait, how far from me is he?
30.
Dang it.
This is the one that you all beat up earlier before.
That ran away like a little bitch.
The real boss.
Points at the two of you that it sees at the moment. And it's going to roll. Okay. Okay, I got 2 successes. Which you are still within range. Okay, so these guys. Hang on. Give me the thing I need. They're going to have a boost on their turn. The lieutenant is also going to use their second action to pull a pistol and fire.
I hate bad guys with multiple actions.
It's a bad guy.
It's the worst.
Tad, what is your defense?
Could be better, 6.
Hey, you know what? It's 3 successes. You're gonna take 18 damage.
Woo!
Fuck.
Take 8 damage.
Wow, nice. Thank you.
Okay. Then it is Constance's turn.
So since it is a proper combat, I can build
Yes.
momentum.
You can now.
Okay.
Your full timekeeper training activates. You're Jason Bourne now.
Yes. I am indeed, as I always have been and always shall be.
Dear God, it's Jason Bourne. Best delivery of that line ever.
Okay, Lieutenant has a gun, so him not being able to move isn't going to do us any good until we're running away. So for
I'll say it
now,
was a crossbow, but it's a gun, yeah.
gun, crossbow. He has a projectile weapon. That's the
Yes.
issue. Okay.
They have them-
Okay. Then for now, I am just going to stay put, and I am going to build momentum because we have a plan.
Okay. That's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Tad, you're up.
Excellent. Crikey. Tad's used that. Tad's used that. Tad's used that. That's not good. Okay. No, Tad's used that. Crikey. Okay. Tad.
Hey Tad, can you send him a present?
Probably. Yeah. Tad's just gonna give a grenade away to the lieutenant.
Tad, I have a weird question also. Do you still have vacuum?
Yes.
What?
Yes, I do.
Okay, just checking. You're doing what now?
How big is that? Huh. Interesting question. Yeah, I don't know why you asked that, but I have a new idea. I'm gonna do a vacuum point right here.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's such a weird.
So,
Such a creative idea. I
Yeah.
wonder how you could have thought of it.
yeah, it's gonna be an intellect combat versus their brawn resist.
So target number is 10.
I got 1 success. Constance, do you have a momentum I could steal?
Yes.
Thank you. It's still 1 success. Okay, 1
I
success.
can give you one more.
I'll take you. Take it. Take it. Yeah. You should have kept it. 1 success.
Okay. Normally with that, a success does what?
So it'll move them. Normally it'd be 2 yards.
We're just gonna do 5 meters.
Cool.
We'll make it easier on it.
Yep.
Yep. Technically, that will go poop, doop. And I'm gonna let them roll because you only got 1 success against them. I'm gonna say they get to roll to try and grab the ledge at least. but I'll do it with
Fall,
just their...
fall.
Does the camera want to see?
No,
Let's see
only
we
if it's bad.
It's fine. Let's see. Oh, can you see it?
Nope, not at
No.
all. Tell us.
Oh, it's a 5 and a 4.
Woo!
Yeah, that's bad. I like it.
Fall
Yeah, they both fall.
into the pit.
Well, I'm gonna just... Yep, they fall down.
They signed waivers. It's fine.
Tad deflects.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
Just Seth, you're up.
Hold on, I'm making a really funny joke. Okay, my turn. Yeah, I am going to jump over this little barrier and jump over the pit and hope my friend displaces me upwards to grab that thing, and then Constance rewinds me.
Yeah, Constance will spend the momentum to declare retrace, so you'll end up back where you started this turn.
Cool. And Tad, you can shoot me up there?
Tad shoots you up there.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
So
Tad, real quick, hang on. Tad, how many times can you use relocate?
Normally
A
only
million.
once. And it's
Normally
only
only
10
once?
yards.
Okay.
He hasn't used it.
No, I know, but I said that it was up higher than 10 yards. why.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, I'm going to have just Seth. I want you to roll me brawn athletics.
Okay. Okay.
We're looking for two
Yeah.
successes here. We're looking for 2 successes.
And target number's 10?
Yes, we're looking for 2
I've got
successes.
I've got up to 2 momentum for rerolls if you need it.
I don't need them, baby. That's
Woo!
3 successes. We're seeing triple 11s over here. We're gonna ignore the 1, but triple 11s.
That's a lot of
Okay,
ones.
so you are able to jump upward as well as you're going, as Tad uses relocate to get you at the level of it, and you latch on.
And then Constance warps time and zips me backwards.
Hopefully while holding it.
Hang on, real quick. It's still on cables, don't forget.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm the reason I kept saying that, I was like, well, okay. God, what do I do here?
The cables are weakened by a car crash explosion.
Constance, what is your... No, not that. Constance, what is your skill as a timekeeper, technically?
Wisdom.
No, your skill, not attribute.
What do you mean?
Like, what is their normal go-to skill for their abilities?
Oh, it's
Normally determination.
Is it?
No, it's normally whenever I have to roll stuff, it's usually wisdom knowledge.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's true.
I feel like determination or engineer works better, but that's fair. Roll me wisdom knowledge, then. Say target number, we're gonna say that you're able to overpower the rules of your timepiece for this, if you can get 2 successes.
Oh shit.
We need 2 successes for this, because you're
Come on.
overpowering the rules of your timepiece.
Oh, we can do this, Believe in you.
Well, the target is 10, that's 0 successes, but I have 2 momentum left, and I will spend both of them. Come on. God damn it, no successes.
No.
None of my
Okay.
highest was a 9.
Then unfortunately, you are not going to be able to... You can relocate just Seth, but they will not have a hold of the cube if you do.
Not leave me dangling here with the cube. Just leave me. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
if I have the option to cancel it, then I will.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
There are currently 3 cables holding it.
Yeah.
So. Alright then. Just Seth, that's into your turn.
Oh, no.
Yep.
The lieutenant's going.
Oh, no.
Just Seth. From where you are above, because you are still there. Why? I should have left them on the... I guess I should have left them. That's fine. They were after Tad anyway. The lieutenant does look over at you and just points to the crossbow and fires both times at you because, well, you're on the thing. Joseph, what is your defense?
Not great.
I said it's always the response. I want the number.
6?
It's no successes actually.
Oh, Jesus.
Second attack.
Uh,
That will be 1 success against you for 6 damage.
Ow. Okay. Oh,
Uh,
it's not letting me click myself. There we go.
Constance, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
Also, Ted, I will say, and I'll say Constance and Ted, you guys can see that it did fire, and it looks like it put its hand up to its head, and its eyes are blinking.
Oh boy.
Shit.
That's fast.
I will move. I can't move very far. I'll move up. And then I will build a momentum.
Okay.
Because I've gone through everything I saved up. I had 8.
Tad, you're up.
Tad is going to use rift bolts on the wire holding the nuclear reactor detonator thing.
Okay. So there are 3 currently there. I'll even draw a line for you. Hang on. Gonna have them like that, and like that.
Oh, jeez.
Which one you shooting?
Oh, it's being held up by multiple?
This thing is that dense and heavy.
Okay. The top one.
Okay, gotcha. Roll to attack. Target number for this, we'll say is 7. We'll say its defense is 7 because it's small.
Okay, 2 hits for 12 damage.
Okay. It is frayed. You do blast a chunk out of it, and it's definitely fraying from the cable. It's not fully broken, but it is damaged.
Which one was it?
The one up here on the above you. That one.
Okay.
Okay. Is it into your turn, Ted?
Yeah, deflect.
Okay. Just Seth, you're up.
All right, so here's what I want to do.
Okay. Tell me what you want to do.
I would like to hit this wire
Okay.
in order to make it snap and give myself, like physics, forward momentum. Hopefully the weight of this plus the weight of me and the forward momentum will cause us to snap and shoot in the direction of the door. I don't know if it'll work, but that's what we're going for.
And if it
All right.
doesn't, I have rescue relocation.
Roll.
So,
Roll.
I will be...
Target number 7.
Yep, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Fuck. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it with my horns, if that's possible.
I mean, yes, it's next to you, so yes.
Okay. And what was my target number?
7.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2 successes. I have 4 momentum built up. So I will do rend 4 times for an extra 8 damage. 2 successes plus 8 damage is 21 points of damage.
21 total?
Yes.
Plus the 12 that he did is 33. Tad, do you have enough to make it?
Oh,
Can you make me fiery?
fire? Hell yeah, I can do fire. Fire.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
That's enough, because I had it set for 35 on that thing. Okay. Who's ready to see if just Seth survives this? Just Seth.
Mhm.
God, what is this gonna be? What the hell do I make this roll? So it's gonna start swinging.
Athletics?
So it's gonna start swinging this way. You know what? Roll me brawn athletics, sure.
Yes. Okay. And my target number's 10.
Actually, no. This will be just a straight overcome roll, so just brawn, in fact.
Okay.
This
That's
is gonna be
fine.
like a trap. We're gonna say this is like a trap, so we'll do just brawn for this.
Because you want to know my big secret?
What?
I don't have any athletics. I just have 4 brawn. What was my target number? Is it still 10?
Target number will be 10, yes.
That's 3 successes.
That's good, because your target number was 3 successes.
I might live.
You just said this cable snaps and goes swinging towards the doors. As it does, the cables above do strain and pop, and you land with a heavy crack into the marbling of this floor, and have landed next to the door.
Do I still have
Wow.
movement?
You know what? Sure.
Then I'm gonna yeet myself 10 feet out that door.
All right.
Bye. I'm gone.
Okay. Well, then I'll... Yeah. Okay. So... This is going to get interesting. Fuck. Let me move...
The amount of times I just said fuck in my head during that entire situation was astronomical.
So I'm going to move just Seth to the other map,
Oh dear.
because that's where they are now.
Oh, I'll put my -6 hit points on this one too. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, some things happened after
Yep.
that.
This is fine. We're not panicking.
That's good.
Because you guys were running back out the other door, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
I
This is-
100% wasn't going to follow you out the front door.
Because this is going to be something fun that I pull.
Oh no.
Okay. Just Seth's turn's over. The lieutenant's turn, who looks back at you two, turns and looks at just Seth and starts chasing them.
Get the car! Get the car! Get the car!
Wait. Is he in range for me to backslide?
He was
I
here,
don't think he
so
went
yes. I guess. What's your range of backslide?
I think it's 10 yards.
Hmm.
He was still 20 away.
Yeah.
Move that. Backslide. Yeah. He's gotta be within 10 yards. God damn it!
3.
I will help.
Hang on, because now I have 2 maps that I'm using.
He's not me.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna just... I guess, Daniel, should I move you? God, what do I do here?
Yeah, if there's no more enemies in this map, I just gotta move us to the other map, and
I will,
Tad and Constance
Yeah.
will catch up.
and yeah, I'll just kind of... Yeah, I'll figure that out. Okay. We're just gonna bounce back and forth, potentially. Alright, so he's gonna... The lieutenant is chasing you. I'm gonna give the horde of robots, because I'm just gonna make them all 1 at this point, their initiative. We'll just make it you. Because this got real weird real fast.
I don't know what you expected.
I don't know. The lieutenant, who still has 1 action left, because they used one of their actions to dash, is going to use their action to try and supercharge the ones who were within its range. Let's find out.
Yikes!
1. Are you kidding me? I got 1 success.
Yeah!
All right. God, who's he gonna use? Who's he gonna use? Fuck, that's the only one I should get. Oh wait, no. Target number's 10. I got no successes. Damn it. Oh shit, Daniel, your new system fucked me.
Good.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I'm making weird noises
Constance.
tonight. I got real excited.
Constance, I'm gonna jump you guys back to that map. Sorry, Constance, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Run. I
Which way you-
guess.
Are you guys going to the
Out-
side? Are you guys going to the front door?
outside.
Yeah, let's go back out the side door, because,
Yeah.
just ran out the front doors, right? So we can
Yeah.
see all the other robots out there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move you forward. Tad, are you relocating?
Tad's
them?
also yes, and actually Tad will relocate Constance another 2. Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Can you relocate yourself too?
I cannot walk through my own void.
Okay, fair enough. All right, then, Tad, I assume that's what your turn is. So basically, yeah,
Yep.
we're gonna make that easy. All right, then we're gonna jump back over to just Seth to see what's happening with just Seth.
So those 2 are gonna go get the vehicles.
Well, I
So
mean,
what I'm doing is I'm just gonna hug this reactor real tight and pop into my dimensional hidey hole. I take
Wait,
everything I'm holding
wait,
with me.
wait. Wait, can you do that right now or on your turn?
I thought my turn was right after Tad's.
No,
Oh,
I'm saying
You
Tad.
just said, Joseph, what are you
No,
doing?
hey, back. No, listen. I said, is that what Tad's gonna do on his turn? His move. I'm just gonna push him up there with Constance on the same turn.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, you said just Seth. What are you
No,
doing?
I said we're gonna go back to see what Just Seth is doing.
Oh, okay.
The army has a turn still.
No.
Yeah, hang on.
You have now spoiled your ultimate plan.
I like
Well,
it though.
I
It's a good
mean,
plan.
it's a good plan.
I mean, I can't stop it. That's why I was seeing if it's on your turn or you can just do it. Okay, real quick. You know what? Yeah, you know what? You have to deal with this. Let's do some rolls quick. What is your defense?
My defense is 6.
Okay, that's a miss. No, this is not happening. I have 10 robots. This is not happening.
This is happening.
This is not happening.
Constance is manipulating the flow of time just by existing.
At the end of the shake, it's like, I got 73 successes. You take 842 damage.
This is what happens. Constance is like, you are forcing this to be the finale. I have not done with my time on this earth, so fuck you. Timekeeper powers activate.
This is not possible. I have 2 more rolls. Do you see how many robots are on this screen right now? Do you see how many robots are on this screen? There are 10 robots that get to attack. Now, let's be clear what happened. The knights went here. And they're all like, yeah, and then these guys moved up. They moved up. And they used their action. And they used their action. There are 4 knights right there who get to roll 2d20s. And do you know who got successes?
None of them.
The archer, blue archer back here got 2 successes.
Oh, good on him.
No one else got successes.
Blue Archer,
You take-
working hard.
You take 13 damage.
Okay.
Daniel, I
Very
want you
nice.
to figure out mathematically, somehow, just
For the hell of it,
I
I'm
am
gonna use...
so red. And
Larry, this cord is not for you.
For the hell of
Okay.
it, I'm gonna use Thanatosis.
okay, roll. So Thanatosis, how does it normally work?
I roll social determination against their wisdom resist.
Okay. So their wisdom resists of... So you need 1 success for everyone except the lieutenant. You need 2 successes for.
Okay.
So roll it. Your target number's 10.
Yeah, they think I'm dead. All of them.
I need to mute myself.
Oh my god! What even?
I want you to see this. That's for you.
Thank you.
Just Seth, it's your turn.
So, they just watched me die, and now they're gonna watch me disappear. While I'm holding the reactor, using my action maneuver, I sink into my dimensional hidey hole.
Question. Does your dimensional hidey hole have a limit to how much it can hold when you use it that way?
No.
Anything
Okay.
that
I take all items I am holding.
Okay. And how long do you stay in there?
Till I decide to not be there anymore.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm just waiting for them to get back with the car.
And you can what's happening outside, correct?
Yeah, I can see everything that's happening.
Okay.
I believe they're vaguely aware, right?
Yeah, it's a vaguely. Yeah, it's like being in the other world. You know. It's...
Okay. This is now up to you two. You have made it outside. What's your plan? I don't have a good dynamic duo for you two. I'm not giving you Batman and Rob.
Chip and Dale.
Cat and
Oh,
Con.
Rescue Rangers.
Exactly.
Listen,
There you go.
I
Rescue
need to be
Rangers.
rescued.
Listen, I just finished this. Like, I had like 2 fingers worth left.
Yeah. My goal's just to sneak. I'm sneaking on. Sneaking around
Okay.
to the car.
Yeah, I agree. We need to
Alright.
we need to sneak away from here.
Okay.
And then maybe
so-
try to cause a distraction to lure them away, since they kind of know that we have what they want, and they probably don't really know what's going on with just Seth. So they might actually follow a distraction this time,
Yeah.
and then zoom back over here, pick up just Seth, and run.
Okay. So, Max, you're quiet. You don't get to talk. You don't get to help them.
I'll mute.
You
Wow.
sit there. You don't get to help them.
No.
All right. Both of you.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
stealthing?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Dexterity stealth then.
She's
One
over
of,
right now. She's
one of my
fine.
best skills, as we all know. Ah, I got a success this time.
Okay. I'm going to...
Whoop.
What we're going to do is we're just going
One
to turn
success
the...
for me too, baby.
I'm sorry, how many successes did you guys get? I apologize.
I
One
got
success. Sorry.
1 and 2? Okay. So... What we're going to do is basically... Constance and Tad, we're going to have you guys go on the same turn right now, just to make it easier for us. Just Seth, you have a separate turn. The robots are all going to have the same turn. So, but to make it fair, I'm going to have Constance roll me initiative, and I'm going to have the robots roll initiative to basically make a new initiative for what's happening.
So roll initiative. Sorry, my roommate's
Please.
kitten ran
Yeah.
off with my dice.
You're good. Roll initiative, yeah. We're going to basically roll a new initiative for what's happening.
Okay.
My dearest, do I also need to roll initiative?
Just Seth, because you were very clever, I'll let you keep your 18.
Thank you.
Word.
I know it's mostly just to keep it away from her.
Okay. This is becoming interesting.
So I got a 13. I have a question.
Yes.
My quick learner, like gaining 1 momentum when you roll a 1, is for an action on my turn. Initiative doesn't count for that, right?
I do not believe so. Daniel?
Say that one more time.
So my quick learner specialty gives me 1 momentum whenever I roll a 1, doing an action on my turn.
No, it will not apply to initiative.
Okay. Darn it. Okay.
Okay, so Constance and Tad. We're gonna kind of go. We're gonna go double speed in this, so I'm gonna just increase. Basically, we're gonna increase your speed by 2 for what's happening for this. Make it a little bit faster. So you guys can, for the moment, your speed is 20.
Okay.
So go ahead and move as you would for this map. If you want, you can have Tad move for you because I know it's hard for you to do, Kristen.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna leave you there, but we're moving as Tad.
Cool.
If it was gonna take just Seth 6 rounds to get there, right? So it would take 3. If we're moving at double speed, or is just Seth faster than us?
I'm still acting as that. Basically, for just to make the rounds faster, I'm acting like that. But if it was from the front door, it would take that long.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's still gonna take us.
Yeah. So basically, you're doing 2 rounds per time, but I'm doing it slower, as the robots are then going to.
Did they see us? It's my fault, wasn't it?
With your stealth, they currently did not see you at the moment.
Oh, snap.
However, I am gonna make you guys roll again though.
Makes sense.
So the way that I'm moving, my goal is I move another 20 yards over to be behind this barrier. And then
right there, so I'm gonna have you guys roll. So go ahead and roll your dex stealth again, both of you.
Okay. 1 success.
2 successes.
Okay. Yes. So currently, the crossbows are moving their way back to their tower. And knights for their double movement that I'm giving them for this. However, these guys all are currently kind of staying in this area to figure out what's happening. And he is going to go here. So, you guys are still good. So, Tad, go ahead and move your 20 more meters.
Okay. My goal is to be like on the edge of this one.
I'll allow it.
Cool.
Okay, go ahead and roll me your dex stealth again, guys.
Okay. 1. Jesus.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll. 1. And a 1, so I gain the momentum back.
Okay. I will. Yep, you're still good because they are currently. I'm lowering the success technically for these guys because they're actually no, their wisdom's just 2. So yeah, you need 1 success right now. That's it. It's the other one that's the problem, and you're keeping cover. So, Tad, what are you doing? Are you waiting? They're currently on the ground, though. It looks like they're probably going to be going back up to their tower. It's up to you.
No, I'm gonna wait one round for them to go up the tower.
Okay. You see them grab a hold of these ropes that seem to be hanging down and clip them into their belts and rappel themselves back up.
Well, that's exciting.
Into the tower.
Okay.
Yep.
As they're doing that, that's when I'm gonna try to like move over just to like the edge of the tower.
Okay. Roll me dexterity stealth, both of you. Intensity.
Success again,
Ooh.
Jesus.
Re-rolling again. Okay, 1 success.
Yes, they would be. Anyway, 1 success, 1 success? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
At that point, god damn it.
They're taking up position.
Gonna keep kind of sneaking around the tower. See the other side.
I will say, because you guys briefly mentioned distractions, the towers are makeshift towers.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah, they clearly built these towers.
What do you think? Should I use my final grenade to just kind of roll it under the tower and maybe I can timber it that way?
Well, I was thinking if we make if we do an explosion like around a corner, like, hey, they're getting away, so to get them out of the area so we can grab Just Seth, because Just Seth is stuck until we get them out of the way somehow.
Yeah.
And just over to the tower might not be enough.
But I think we need to get to a vehicle first.
Yeah, I do too.
Otherwise, we don't have the speed. So, we just have to be able to get away from the crossbowmen. I'm almost debating: do we just make a dead out sprint from here? Because I don't think we can get very far. Or we get behind.
From I will say, from where I put this little marker, about 20 yards past this is where your vehicles are.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
We just start from here. Actually, we kind of want them to see us because then they'll start chasing us. We can get in the cars and basically do like a big, take a detour to get back around here to lead them away. And then we get back here before they do. We grab Just Seth and we speed on out of here.
Okay, so what I'm thinking then is that the next step is going to be trying to run over to about here and get behind this barrier and still be stealthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
You're staying with stealth?
Yep, staying with stealth for now, for the minute.
Deck stealth, both of you. Let me know when you decide to go for a sprint, and we'll use some chase rules that I made for Daniel's new idea.
That is about to happen now, because 0 successes.
Have success. I can give you a momentum. I still have some.
I'll take you up on that. 0 successes.
Come on, Tad. Stop wasting my momentum, man.
I'm sorry, this is not my skill set.
Ah.
I think we're about to
Hi,
run.
Mary.
DJ, stop calling me!
Even in the apocalypse, just collect calls. Okay, then. Well, they are going to see you, so they are going to fire at you real quick, Tad.
Super.
Super duper. Tad, what's your defense?
6.
Okay, that's 2 successes and 2 successes.
Oh.
So that'll be 13 and 13 for 26.
Oof. That takes me down to 13 hit points.
Ow.
Yep.
And they do start ringing a bell.
Ah, good. Perfect. That's what I wanted.
Okay, then. So we are going to use some chase mechanic rules real quick. Basically, you're going to roll your brawn and athletics for this moment, because that's what would be running. For every success, you get to increase your speed by 5 meters.
Okay. Great. I keep my speed.
Okay. Constance?
I have to scroll up and see. I don't think I have either of those.
No brawn. Just 0 brawn.
Nope. I have but 1 brawn.
Hey, 1 is better than none.
Nope, that's a 2.
Okay, you guys are keeping at that pace then. Tad, go ahead and move yourself. You're 20. You're 20.
Yep. 1, 2,
Ooh.
3, 4. Okay.
Mary, would you just knock over?
The shark. The little wooden shark away from the boat.
If you're since you were still within range before you technically would have finished that, they are going to get to fire again at you, Tad.
Great.
However, they will fire 1 at Tad and 1
Mary,
at
don't
Constance.
eat that. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Kitten eating eraser.
Oh no.
Tad. 1 success.
1 success.
6 damage. Tad, you're going to take 6 damage.
Okay.
1
Remember
damage. Take
we,
1 damage. Take 1 damage.
1 damage? Yay.
1.
That's much
Remember,
better.
you guys also have the heal ups.
This is true.
Ooh.
Constance, you are going to take 2, or what's your defense right now?
9.
9? Okay, then you were going to take 2 successes. So you're going to take 13 damage.
What? Okay.
All right, for this now. Yeah, I'll let you guys keep your double move, quote unquote, for this moment. But that also is them doing it.
Gee willikers.
Here. Here.
Oh.
And there. Okay, Tad, you're up.
Okay.
Roll it. if you're still trying to sprint, roll me brawn athletics.
Oh yeah, it's my skill set. One. Big one.
One success?
No.
Oh, okay.
One on the die.
One die.
Okay. Constance,
Yeah.
roll brawn athletics. See if you can get a little bit further ahead.
Hey, an 11.
Okay, you get a little bit of space, so you will be able to get to the car before Tad, technically.
And Tad's gonna teleport another 10 yards, Constance forward.
Constance, you are at the car, so on your next turn, you can actually get in the car and start it.
Sweet.
So, Tad, that is gonna let them get to still do. Nope, don't move that. Tad, you are still within their range.
Can't
Yay.
to track my momentum anymore. I think I should be at 3.
All right, Tad. No, my dice.
Ah, what's happening?
My desk got mad at me for trying to kill Tad.
What's maximum momentum?
5.
Yeah.
Normally 5.
Okay.
Okay, Tad, that first one's gonna miss you.
I have a 9.
Tad, you're gonna take 6 more damage.
Oh my
Is
god.
Tad still? Did I get too far ahead, or is he still within my range?
What?
You would be 20 yards ahead of him now.
Then I think I'm good.
It should be, I think.
So 20 meters, yeah, 20 yards, 20 meters.
Yep, 25. Sweet.
Yeah,
So
yay.
take 1.
1. I like 1.
Okay. Then so lets them do their 1, 2.
Got that.
Okay, actually, yes. Go there. I'm gonna go there. This one's gonna go here. And they're gonna go there. There. Okay. These guys are also moving now because they legitimately don't know what the hell happened to that guy.
Confusion is always a tactic.
All right then, Constance,
Yeah.
you're using your maneuver to get in the car and
Yeah.
stance?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can use your action to move it up to 30 yards,
Okay.
which will get it 10 yards on this space. So you could technically swing by, and Tad can kind of jump in the car if he wants to use his turn to do that.
No, so I don't actually want to go straight back. I want to basically go around the block and try to lead them away from the building.
Okay. I will say, unless you're going to go slow, the likelihood of them chasing you is not very high because your car is faster than them.
Yeah.
Also,
so
if you're going to be, I will say, don't forget, if you're driving around the block, they do have those barricades set up. So you might run into them.
Yeah, but they had to go up to it and manually activate it, though.
Yeah, but there could still be people back there.
Yeah.
Action hero movie, go!
But then we'd be leaving Tad's motorcycle behind.
Tad's gonna get to his motorcycle next turn. He's fine.
I think you rush. I think you... Yeah.
Come get me so they have to chase Tad and you and cause more confusion. Split their party by splitting our party.
I would rather put me in front of them than Tad right now.
So you can get up to 10 yards or 10 meters anywhere on this map right now.
Okay.
I think yeah.
So where would you like to be? There?
Yeah.
Okay. You can also be, like, further away from the knights if you want to.
Yeah. Maybe like over here, I guess.
That's fine.
Yeah, I like
Just
that.
because they do have that rushing ability, so.
Yeah.
Okay, Tad,
Tad-
what are you doing?
Running towards my motorcycle. I want my motorcycle.
You'll get to your motorcycle at the end of this turn.
Perfect.
Okay, robots. That one does not like that. So the lieutenant eyes seem to be blinking, and you watch as the two knights do about face and kind of rush back to here.
Hmm.
And it looks like they are just like prepping themselves to swing. As are these ones that are kind of next to this lieutenant now. It looks like they're prepping to swing if something comes at them.
Oh, ready in action. Okay.
Okay. Then it's gonna be just that stain, I assume. Constance, what you doing? You got 30 yards right now already going, so you can get up to 60.
Exactly what Just Us Arrow is just doing.
Oh, hi. I just
Going
removed it. Hold on.
away. Going away.
Oh, and now my thing is going
So I
everywhere.
can go up to 60.
You can get up to here. Get rid of the arrow, whoever that is.
I will do
Okay.
that.
Do you give me a dex drive roll just to kind of get that squeezing between barricades?
Sure.
You can do it, Constance. I believe in you.
Don't rough that paint.
I appreciate it. That's one success.
Good. That's all you needed for this.
Woohoo!
Okay.
I pulled off that epic U-turn earlier. I think I can handle.
I still require still in action mode. Tad, you're up. You got 20 yards off the map, and then you'll be on the map. So what are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna start driving. I'm gonna get. I have a 60-yard speed.
Yeah, so you have 40 basically on the map.
Yeah. So
I've got just that. You don't need to come all the way back over here.
Okay.
What? Oh.
Then, yeah. So I think my goal is to basically just get a little ways on. So like, right here, and then I can move myself.
You have like no health left. Just drive away.
No, I want to be not super far. But then I'm going to also take one of those heal up potions.
Okay. We still have a greater heal up. You can take the 25.
Hang on, real quick. That costs a maneuver, correct?
Right.
You won't be able to do that since you used your maneuver to get on the bike and start it.
Right. This is my second maneuver.
He uses action as a maneuver?
Yeah.
His action would have been to move the bike.
Oh, I didn't know I needed to move the bike.
Well, if you're moving the bike onto the map, you are. If you're staying back where it was, you don't have to.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Take the health
Then yeah, I'll just.
You can't tell him what to do. You're driving. Shh.
I'll stay back and just take the potion then.
Okay.
Constant mom voice in the back of his head.
Sorry, I think.
Don't get yourself killed.
I'll start throwing gazebo.
Cool.
Robot's turn. I mean, yeah, the crossbows are going to try and shoot at you because that's all they can do. And those ones are going to fire at Constance. I guess they'll fire at the vehicle. That makes more sense, right?
No.
Would you rather them shoot you?
Yes.
Don't want.
Okay, what's your defense?
9.
Constance is very concerned with the paint job, remember?
Okay, well, that'll be 2 successes. So that one's going to be 13 damage.
I
And
will
that
take
one's-
3, thank you.
That's what?
I will take 3.
Okay, well, that one got 1 success, so that'll be 6 damage.
Okay.
And then...
Yeah, it's an open, like, dune buggy. Like, I'm perfectly visible.
That's true. But they also know the vehicle is faster, so... 2, 3... 2, 3... Doesn't quite know where you're going. It just knows you're, for some reason, rushing back here. Okay, and these ones are going to go 1, 2, 3. They're going towards our boy Tad.
Oh, what? Oh, sad.
It's okay, Tad. You'll be fine. Just use the power of friendship.
Just Seth, are you jumping out yet, or are you waiting?
Will Constance get to me on her next turn?
Yeah.
Then I will pop out.
What is it for you to pop out, by the way?
Action plus maneuver.
Okay, so you won't be able to get into the car on your next turn.
And why not on my next turn?
On your next turn, you'll be. I mean, like we're not when Constance pulls up.
That's why Joseph is jumping out now.
That's
Yeah.
why sorry, that's why I want to make sure. Yes. All right. So you pop back out.
Yep.
Which
Can I roll stealth to see if they don't see me because they're distracted by
no,
everybody else?
you would have to use an action to roll stealth, unfortunately.
Boo.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Be a facet member. Constance, you're up.
Drive.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna bypass the crossbow guy and get over to just Seth.
Okay. So you're.
And I will stop the vehicle so that he can jump in.
Are you stopping the vehicle, or are you slowing enough for them to try and jump in?
I mean, I'll slow enough because since just Seth popped out, I know that they're prepping to jump in, so I will just slow.
Yeah. We'll say you can slow. See, right now your speed is 50. Remember that.
Okay.
Okay. The lieutenant's going to make them rush. Which they're going to try and get you guys. These two are going to get 1, 2, just in there. 1, 2.
Save enough momentum.
Just in there. All right, this is going to get real interesting real quick. Lieutenant is only going to get... he's going to do the knight that's going for just Seth. Just Seth, we're going for you first.
Great. 6.
Just Seth, what is your hit points at?
51.
Oh, you're fine then. You are going to take 31 damage, though.
Jesus Christ. I don't believe you when you said you're not going for a TPK. I really don't.
Well, they got 4 successes, and normally when you get 3 successes, you get that much sometimes. So, the other one's going for Constance, and they don't get a bonus, unfortunately. And Constance's goddamn high defense. Constance, you're going to take 8 points of damage.
Okay, I'll take it.
And crossbows, real quick, are going to fire. Once at each of you. Just Seth, you're going to take 6.
Take 1.
And Constance, you're going to take 13.
Okay.
I don't like that you said okay. That means I'm not going to be able to stop you. Yeah, you know what? The lieutenant's going to fire his last shot, and that's because that's all he can do. Constance, you're going to take 6 more.
Okay.
Okay. Then it's the team's turn. What you do? Just Seth, I assume you're jumping in the car.
Oh, yeah, I get in the car. Is that
Okay.
my action and my maneuver and whatever?
It's your maneuver. You still have an action.
Cool.
Though you are carrying
have-
a heavy block, so I will say that.
Yeah, but I'm in a car now, so it's in my lap.
It's fair, I was just saying.
I have a
That's really
stupid
interesting.
amount of momentum saved up right now. So how far away is this lieutenant?
Carrying something in your hands wouldn't really stop you from whipping your horns back and forth.
That's
right?
exactly what I'm doing.
I mean, again, this thing also weighs a couple 100 pounds, probably.
Yeah, and is it on my head?
Roll your damn attack!
I come bearing.
So I'm using air ripping strikes, so I can hit the lieutenant.
Okay,
I have to do it twice, but I can hit him.
okay,
Because now I'm technically on top of Constance.
yes.
And I'm gonna whip my head back and forth at him.
Okay, your target number's 8.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, you haven't attacked me yet, so I wasn't sure.
I have attacked him. Not him, the one before. It's 3 successes. I have 2 momentum remaining, so I'm gonna rend twice. So it's gonna be 4 plus 21, for 25 damage.
Okay. You hit him with 25 damage as your head rips air through the air. Yeah.
I don't like that you just said, okay, yeah.
What I was agreeing.
Well, yeah, but you were way too calm about that.
Constance, you're driving?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You can get up to 80 yards or 80 meters.
Okay. I don't know how y'all do the corners thing.
When you do the ruler, right click and it'll click it for you.
Or I can just follow yours that you put there for me.
Yeah, that's why I held it there. You can go left turn or you can go down. It's up to you, or right turn.
Is there a particular direction that's better for getting out of the city?
You wouldn't know. You guys came from down, so.
Okay, I'll just come down here then. Is it just my maneuver to drive?
Yes.
Okay, I will use my action to heal myself 5 hit points.
Okay.
No, wait. 11 hit points, because it's 5 plus my level.
Oh. Okay, Tad, what are you doing?
You know, I hate to say it, Tad's gonna bolt it.
Run!
Yeah.
Don't hate to say it, just go.
Yeah.
Tad drives south. Let's go
Okay.
south.
This is
Fast.
what we like to say is
Okay.
Tad goes.
All right. Then, for the last rolls for you two, potentially, just for escaping, Tad and Constance, roll me dexterity drive.
One success. If the target's 10, like that.
Yeah,
it
target number
doesn't
10.
count. Yeah.
Tad, what about you? What'd you get for your dex drive?
One success.
Okay.
Not great.
The team gets out of the city, though the vehicles are severely damaged in the ensuing chase scene that occurred.
Hey, my paint is immaculate, sir.
Do not question me.
It's the rest of it that's damaged.
I will take it away. The vehicles are severely damaged. However, you've also decimated part of the Omatech army by destroying a lieutenant entirely and technically killing a third one that was in the vault basement because when I had Tad roll there, I decided to roll to see if the truck went down the hole.
That's great.
So, you severely wounded them by taking out 2 of the lieutenants, as well
we
as...
still have our old nemesis, the first
Yes, that one is still around. But you have made it back to the town and settlement as you make it back here with your giant theta wave cube. I shouldn't say giant. Your incredibly dense theta wave cube. You've made it back.
Both of my legs are totally asleep.
Just knocked it. Yes. A lot of robots dead. A lot of creative circumvention. An entire map that I have not used now.
Okay.
Wow.
And you have stopped a incredibly dangerous device from falling into the hands of a bunch of robots who don't care about humanity and in fact want to kill humanity.
We did it!
Yes. You did it.
We survived!
You did more than survive. You succeeded.
Grand success.
We fucked their shit up.
You all succeeded masterfully.
Constance's LED display is a big smiley face.
Greg-
I cannonballed
Greg
through
shows
a
up
door.
in time for the end of the stream.
Greg!
Wow.
You're gonna
Greg,
want to watch
this is
this.
really
No one
worth
told anyone.
rewatching.
No one tell anything that happened. We're saying nothing else. No one tell them what happened.
Greg, if you do not make a meme out of the face Jake makes at the one part, and you'll know the part, I'll cry.
You don't want to
There's
make
no-
Max cry.
There's... Okay. So
It's a gorgeous space.
real quick, yes, that was insane. Guys, that's going to be the end of season 1 of Retroscape: The New Frontier. I don't know if we're going to do like a next week a recap thing or whatever. We'll figure something out. Or who knows when we'll do it. But Kristen, I know you have to head out. Yeah. You have lots of stuff to do. Max, I know you have a busy day in the morning. Daniel, I assume you're tired as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, Daniel, if you want, we can sit and chat.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, Max and Kristen, if you want to peace out.
I'm a little bit hyped right now, so I might stay a minute.
Well, then, Kristen,
I sadly do need to peace out. Yeah.
All right.
Then chat, say goodbye to Kristen.
I love you all.
Bye, Constance.
Bye, Kristen.
Have a good night.
You too.
And I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye. And then I guess we'll chat a little bit about what the fuck just happened. Greg, you have to leave.
Greg, you gotta leave.
Greg,
Bye,
you gotta leave
Greg.
now.
Nah, Greg, just stay. It's fine.
Bye, Greg. I believe you can click the beginning of the video to watch it from the beginning.
It's probably when it's done.
Greg, I need you. Unless I don't want to spoil anything, I'm gonna need you to leave.
I'm a need you to watch from the
Or at least
beginning.
go back to the beginning. Like I said. We love you, Greg.
Bye, Greg. We'll see you later.
I hope you all had a good day at work.
It's funny.
What the fuck?
That's good.
What the actual fuck, you, all of you?
I do like our maneuver Yeetus deletus, even if it didn't work in completion.
You know, I have to give you quite a few props for there, just Max. Those were some great maneuvers.
For the past 2 hours, there has been one word going through my head, and it's fuck in all caps. Kiki, get down. Shit, hold on.
That was good.
Yeah, this one broke me.
It was pretty great watching Jake just implode there.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 d20s and a d12 4 times. And then I rolled a d20 and a d12 6 times.
And you only hit me with
Twice.
2
And
dice.
I only got 2 actual successes.
And my defense is only 6.
Are your dice weighted? Like I don't understand.
These are also the same dice that I can roll like 2 d12s and get 12s on against you guys, and then Max and Chris are
So
like,
what
God damn it.
What Jake doesn't know is I took all of his dice before he went home on Monday and microwaved them, so they're all weighted on the one side.
Repainted all the numbers on them.
Also, don't microwave your dice. That was a joke.
Don't microwave plastic that shouldn't be microwaved.
Yeah.
Don't microwave microwave plastic in general. It releases harmful toxins into the atmosphere, and we don't need that.
No, we get enough of that from the robots.
I
Exactly.
thought you were about to go real political with that one. How about like, hey, all right.
We get enough of that from major corporations.
It's true. So Jake, how long until you turn like some of these adventures into adventures? Because you've like written a lot and made some really cool maps. So
because the obviously the book update, and we can talk about this some.
Yeah.
So the book's out. This version of it. However, of course, this comes out, and me and Daniel and I, Daniel came up with this target number 10 thing, and I was against it at first, and then I started playing with it, and I've fallen in love with it.
It's so easy comparatively. Like the math really works for it, I think.
It makes it easier for me because I can kind of go. The idea is a little easier with like, all right, if this is a task that is easy to do, I don't need to make you guys roll. The only time I should make you guys roll for an easy task is if you are on a time constraint or something like you're trying to do something. So then, the 1 success, whatever. But even then, like doing the 1, 2 successes, and 3 successes, like for just Seth when swinging down with that massive thing, I decided it was going to be 3 successes to basically land without getting any damage at all, because you have this dense thing that's going to whip down.
I fully expected to take damage from that.
You got 3 successes, but you didn't. Yeah, I had it steered out. If you got 1 success, you were going to at least land in your feet and take some pretty heavy damage. 2 successes, you were going to take some damage. If you had 0, you were going to go prone and pinned underneath that thing. I want you to know that.
Yeah, I was nervous.
Yeah, it was you guys. And here's the thing. Also, I tried to play with the idea of rule of cool a lot more in this because I wanted to. I wanted to see what that felt like. All right, technically this is not how it works, but for this one instance, because you did so cool and so creative and rolled so well, let's break the system for a moment. Which is one of my favorite things to do in games in general. It doesn't work that way, but for this one moment, let's see what happens if it does.
Yeah, and I honestly, like, I'm still reeling over, like, the 7 successes on that one attack, which is insane. But also, like, I think the way that you handled that kind of, like, micro combat scene, kind of like tying up, like, oh, we're going to do initiative. It's going to be one group initiative versus their group. It's going to be, you know, this set of actions, their set of actions, like, and trying to tie up that whole scene in like 5 minutes. It's like, oh, that's awesome.
So, real quick, I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Zach, who has been in here I've been in here like a while back, but he is a big D&D guy, and for their D&D game, they will run group combats occasionally. And I've used it a few times in D&D. For D&D, depends how well it works. But for this moment, real quick, it worked really well because you guys had a plan, but it was going to involve combat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I went with okay, let's see if you guys can do this, because the worst case scenario was going to be, okay, the rest of the robots get alerted, and now real combat has to begin. Where instead I went with, all right, if theoretically you guys can take them out quick enough, they might not be able to alert anyone, so let's kind of play with that. So micro combat was it was funny that you said that. It was actually a kind of idea I had about that, of trying to make. I'm not like our combat was generally fast. It got a lot faster with this 10 target number thing.
Yeah,
I find.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I wanted a way to make it even faster for like the theater of the mind people of like, all right, cool. There are 3 like the idea of kind of like that. Let's say there's 3 bad guys. You 3 are running in. You know you're about to fight. Let's roll initiative real quick. Who gets to act first between the 2? And kind of go from there. Because then you kind of have that cool action movie scene where the good guys all have that look to each other, like their eyes squint and the black bars show up. And they're like, you know it's about to go down.
Yep.
And then they all work together real quick. And then suddenly all the bad guys just drop dead. I wanted a way for you guys to feel like that.
Yeah.
I think at least for this stream especially, like, granted we talked before, like that the pacing is always weird in games or playtesting, and trying to do the stream at the same time. Mm-hmm. I think this was the most I was able to focus both on the chat and on the game at the same time, because of that target number 10 just making things a little bit faster, and made it so you guys didn't have to go, hey, what is my target number, and I then have to go, okay, let me double check this. All right, it's 6. As weird as it is, like having a static number of me being able to go, hey, you need 2 successes for this, and then being able to say, all right, I got 2 or not. So, which is kind of what we already do. We're normally like, hey, what's my target number? Like, oh, it's 6. But now you don't have to have that weird, because like D&D, the fun thing is with D&D is not knowing the AC of something generally. Mm-hmm. At least the first one, but eventually you learn it. With this, you always know what your target number is, unless something is changing it, which we might make some powers that some labs have that can change things, which I think is cool. Kind of like Anatomics has their Mend ability. I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really hyped right now because that was a really fun game. And I loved getting to see all 3 of you be very creative in the system.
Yeah.
Where, like, Daniel's creative in the system, I'm like, oh, okay, Daniel's a developer, it's whatever. When I get to see Max, who is, like, outside of this, doesn't play Retroscape, because we don't have a group to play with normally. And Kristen, who again is our social media coordinator, but also doesn't get to play Retroscape outside of us doing playtests, seeing you two get to be so creative in this game, and me being able to look at it as a developer and go, okay, I can do it like this, but it still even fit in the system, and seeing Daniel like, no, that actually makes sense.
Yep. Yeah.
That is.
My favorite thing is when Kristen and I are being creative and your face suddenly does that thing like you're dialing up your internet.
I try really hard to play. Let me be clear for the chat. And I am never trying to actually kill players. I play up that they think I am, because it's way more fun to be like, we have to beat the big bad villain. I'm never actually trying to kill people.
I always assume Jake is going for the TPK.
Yeah, that's safe.
But I'm not.
Because
but you can't. I'm not the players
if he doesn't go for the TPK and I still fuck up, it may be a TPK anyway. So I always need to just be there's a chance we may all die.
Yes. Listen, the dice decide what happens, not me. But I never want to throw. That's also why for chat and whatnot, if there's like probes hanging out. And then we've kind of talked about this before, but I will sometimes send the Kristen and Daniel and Max my outline for what's happening, like a really rough one. Like, hey, you're going to the bank. The inside has robots. There's also a basement. But the three of them are also really good at playing up the fact that they know that, but don't know that. Like Daniel was talking about, is there a second floor? I was asking questions that let it kind of lead into it. But I hate playing in games where it feels like the DM, narrator, game master, whatever, is just trying to trick the players at all times. That's never fun for me. I like being able to go, hey guys, here is the situation you're in. Let's figure it out from there. And then that's also why I'll ask like what your guys' plan is, because then I can like try and figure out what's needed. And also I try to do with you guys doing the truck thing. And when you guys are doing just Seth, like, all right, what's your plan? Okay, just so you know, this is what we're going to be rolling then. Are you guys cool with that? Cool. And then go from there. Because I never want it to be like, all right, cool. Now you have to roll this thing I didn't tell you about. Because I don't like that feeling. I don't like a player going, oh, I don't have that. I'm not good at that. Why would I set myself up for a thing I'm not good at?
Yeah, so since this is the last episode of the season, I'm going to let you guys in on a teeny tiny secret. Jake does send us outlines before we do episodes of like what we could potentially come up against, and I never read them. He sends us like paragraphs, and I'm like, no.
I'll send a paragraph, and then I'll go like, all right, it's 15 minutes forward. Here's the like 3-line summary of what's happening.
Well,
and I might read that.
Yeah, you've also been like working like 10-hour days before every stream for like the last like
yeah. So Tuesdays are my Tuesdays are my 10 to 12-hour work days, depending on the week. So every time Jake sends us this stuff on Tuesdays, I'm like, I'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah, but this definitely got me excited for doing season 2. I think I might do. We still might do the settlement stuff. I might put you guys back in do a Delphi thing and different characters. We'll figure it out from there. But the goal will be to do the playtest style of kind of like what we just did. Like, here's the scenario we're going through. Let's get through it.
Yeah,
and either get through it in 1 game or 2 games. But I also know Daniel's got some fun ideas for a dungeon that he was talking about that I'm going to make him stream somehow.
Yeah, I plan on it. It's my goal. I'm excited.
Yeah. But yeah, if people are wanting to join us in some stream stuff down the road, probably after the holidays, we may do 1 or 2 in the middle of the holidays. Who knows? We're kind of figuring it out as we go.
Yeah, I think late November, early December, I'd like to get a game or 2 in. Yeah,
let's at least have like we're going to take, again, more than like, I don't know if we're streaming next week. I may decide to stream just to like drink because it's the election night.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I like that idea a lot, actually.
Yeah, you want to stream a Parlor election drink night?
Oh God, we could pretend that we're like political like insiders, just giving commentary on, the different precincts that are recording.
It ends with us just going, and there are the bombs starting, and giant robots are invading. All right.
Wow,
Retroscape.
sounds like Delphi.
War of Eden has begun. Good luck, everyone. Just put a hat on.
I'm signing up for Depot.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
Brennan.
think if I play again, I really want to play a Facet character.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever read the Dazzler comics?
Yes.
No, actually.
You mean X-Men, right?
No,
Am I-
I mean the Dazzler. She had her own comics.
Right, but the
Uh,
X-Men, who is an
I
X-Men?
think she
right?
was an X-Men, yeah.
Yeah, I
Jubilee-
think so too.
I would
Jubilee.
like to make her.
Yeah, Jubilee, right? Because she makes little bright colors.
Actually, she is. Her
I
name is.
think Dazzler is not Jubilee. I think that's a different character.
Yeah, her name is Allison Blair.
Wait, is that?
She did appear in the Uncanny X-Men episode 130, or comic book 130.
Oh, I thought. Oh, you're right. Yeah. No, she's not. All right, fair enough. I thought she was.
Yes. I would like to make her a member of Facet.
That's not the friend of the really strong detective Marvel character.
It might be. I haven't read the comics in so long, but
Yeah.
she's amazing.
All right. I am gonna end it there.
Mhm. Join us next week potentially for Parlor drinking night.
Either
Good night, guys. It's been great.
Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Bye.